All right, welcome back, everyone, to season three, episode 10 of Pandemonium. We are in our Reclamation Day arc. The group has assembled the forces, recruiting allies, infiltrating spaces, and brought everyone together in a bid to retake Kata from the forces of Taish. And with that, they set sail with a fleet of Cotton forces making their way to the Baron's former homeland in a bid to retake it. On the group's journey, as they kind of sailed through, an old enemy appeared as this prophesized by the goddess Power. One of their many, many old enemies decided to strike out on Reclamation Day, and Arathar, the Dragon Endless, who they had slayed his friend, had decided to intervene and hopefully sink the party down into the Goddess of Wise embrace. The dragon summoned up a massive wave, kind of rocketing the balancing act, nearly toppling it over, nearly sending many of the crew into the water to start the fight. But the crew managed to hold on with some careful piloting and preparations, and then fought against Arathar, dragon turtles, water elementals, the waves themselves, as well as these watery limbs trying to push the balancing act into the water. The group fought and fought well, eventually vanquishing the kind of the enemies that were allied with the Rathar, keeping the boat above water. And as Arathar was getting worn down, and the dragon turtle fled, the goddess Y surrendered or withdrew her favor, stopping the rain that had been just ceaselessly pouring for the last 2 weeks. With that, Arathar began to panic, and you all heard a familiar voice from Narak, Baron of Chaos, servant of Shinzo Z. He opened a portal, and said if Arathar can make it there, he has a place. Arathar began to fled, and it looked like he was poised to escape, but a clutch true nat 20 from Belric hit the dragon in its eye, toppling the beast, sending it crashing into the waves below. Uh, and that's where we're going to pick up. So you all see, and the rain has stopped. You all can see the rest of the fleet. You're distance away. It seems like the turmoil, the water, the just wise machinations. And actually, you guys even agreed to be pulled away from the fleet rather than put the whole fleet through that trial. You see them; they are in good condition. You can see some of the people with telescopes and kind of eyeglasses looking over to see what is going on with your ship. You see bubbles kind of emerging from the water as the corpse of the dragon begins to sink. What do you all do?
So we all sort of discussed that perhaps taking the scales of this dragon as well might not be a good idea.
Displaying it would not be a good idea. I think we can still make use of the fun.
Crash is getting on the harpoon. He's getting the rope tied. He's getting ready to try and basically reel the corpse in.
All right.
Wait, so we're not putting scales on the tip scale?
We have to. Personally, I'm all for it. I'm
just having this realization that we may have turned. We have just now thrown off the weight of a few of our enemies now.
What's a little more?
Potentially creating more. Crash, here's the thing.
No, that was entirely Burger. That was Burger. That was not Crash. Crash, he's of the current mindset of okay, we got a kill, we take the kill back. If you tell him to stop, he will stop.
We should get the dragon corpse and try and see how we can make use of it. But maybe this time we don't display it and invite additional ire. yoke. That's the word. We just threw off the yoke of a bunch of our enmities.
Again, out of character, I must argue. Why did not see that dragon as a child anymore? And I don't think he had many friends. We took out one of them.
She's had some friends.
Gee, let me ask you this. If we walk into Kata and you see a giant and he's got a spear, and on the top of the spear is the head of a priest of Nar, what's your reaction going to be?
You're asking G?
Yeah.
Anger, violent anger.
Okay. Now, same scenario, but there are two heads of two different priests of Nar. Same reaction, right?
Oh no, he's right. Oh no, she's right.
Well, that is fair. I mean, but then if we traveled separately, it would be doubling the risk or whatnot. You know what? Until now, I have not been against the style of the gavels and the panache that we have. So whatever you all decide, it's fine. Whatever the majority decides is fine. My vote is against, but
At the very
So
least,
long as we're using this cadaver for something, dragon skills are hard to come by. Let there be no waste. Be it munitions, armor, armaments, I care not. So long as we use this precious resource.
right. Let's pull it aboard at the very least for now. We can decide later what we do with it.
Sounds good.
So, Crash, do you let the harpoon go?
Yep, letting the harpoon go and trying to reel in the body.
The harpoon cuts through the water as you see it sink into the flesh of the dragon. You see a bit of blood kind of leak out, muddying the water. Crash, as you try to pull it in, though, doesn't feel like something's stopping you, but you do feel resistance as the dragon's corpse is pulled through the waves.
Resistance from the water?
The water
Or
itself.
is this natural resistance, or would be described as godly resistance?
Give me a recall knowledge check.
It's just not good at the.
I was going to suggest that perhaps it becomes a sacrifice. But
Actually, that could be really good to kind of be like, God is the one who sacrificed your prior child.
So,
She seems like the one who would actually go yeah, I can see that.
Jeet, a giant approaches you with the head of a priest of Nar and says, I would like to sacrifice this priest of Nar I killed to Nar. Would you participate in this ritual?
blasphemy all around. No, kill the giant.
we were specifically told that this dragon is no longer accepted by the goddess Y.
Well, if
Still,
she has rejected it, she will not accept the sacrifice.
maybe.
She said it was no longer her. She no longer considered it as her child.
Right. Yes.
Crash would just call out either this thing is a lot heavier and he's been eating quite a few oysters and shellfish, or why is not so easily giving up the cadaver?
So why? Or is it Shinzo Z?
Or is it the
Does
local
he
shark?
ever use necromancy? Does he want an undead dragon that failed to reach his portal in time?
I
Can we
don't
tell?
risk it. Worst case, we throw it back in the water if the thing is why. And he's trying his best to reel in despite the resistance, using both hands now.
Crash, give me an athletics check here.
All right. Athletics, luckily for Crash. He's quite good in that. That's acrobatics. And he's quite good in that.
You are able to pull it partly out of the sea. But as you pull it, you see as kind of normally like the water drips down from anything that's pulled out of the sea, but you almost see it drip and then solidify as you get it part way out. Not into ice, but just into weirdly static water hanging in the air, gripping onto the dragon. And as you pull it out, you do hear it's weird the way that you hear this because it almost seems like it's coming from the water all around you. It's one voice spoken out, but it seems like it's coming in like every direction as you're surrounded by endless sea. Would you desecrate the corpse of one who called me mother?
Oh, goddess, why did you not say but a moment ago that you no longer consider this thing your child?
Do you consider your parents to still be family, Will? After what they've done to you?
Quite frankly, no, I don't.
Should I skin one alive in front of you then?
Belric will speak up and be like, I've seen enough. This isn't worth the potential trouble that it could bring. We don't want to exploit nature's gifts, and perhaps it's best for us to let dead dragons lie.
Yeah, I forgot that logic doesn't apply to God's motivations, so I'll let the priest handle this.
Wisteria, I believe you also have issues with your father. I could bring him to you. Is there logic in that?
All right, lowering the corpse. Chris is not waving the hands. It's just like, okay, no, I'll get that. Crash has some
before you mean before she
okay,
gets
back
to,
into the water.
You mean before she has a chance to get to talking about Crash's parents?
Like, oh yeah, no, he's putting that back in.
All right. Will, just as it's being lowered back down, then he would just trained many times in the sort of priestly duties that he decided not to do, that he fled from. He would just do like a motion with his hands as it's being lowered back in, just that are typically done over sacrificial offerings.
You hear the water kind of call out again, and it goes in this almost crashing voice. I will not steal your choice from you. You are more than welcome to cut up the one who called me mother and adorn your ship with it. I follow the path and the teachings Miala laid that you foolish mortals should get to choose and face your consequences. But if you do let this foolish one rest, I will give you a minor boon that you can call upon now or in the future, as long as it's not against my followers.
Can we tell that this is really why? Talk to us.
That is a good
Give
question.
me a recall knowledge check, Will.
All right. Hold on. YouTube's bothering me. All right. Oh, wait. I'm looking in the wrong place. Recall knowledge. There we go.
You can definitely tell that this is the way that the water is reacting, the way that the voice pretty much calls out from the sea itself. Will is undoubtedly sure that this is coming from Wai herself.
Very well. We appreciate your graciousness, O wise sea goddess.
You hear her call out again, and you see kind of the corpse once again kind of resume its descent into the watery depths. She goes, reach out whenever you have need of your boon, and I'll decide if it is fit and grant you the might of the mighty. Until then, I'll give you another smaller pledge. On this day, I will no longer interfere beyond what I have already done.
Very well. All right, everyone, you heard the lady. Let us continue.
We should. Okay, this is me talking, not you. But we should definitely spin it so that we can tell the Duke that we cleared out the raid.
Yeah.
As you begin to sail away, you do hear Y call out one last time. And it goes, Will of Rashanael, I have forgiven you for calling me a liar. Some say sleeping dogs or corpses should lie. And I thought about that and I thought, why should they remain lying? Bye-bye.
It's interesting. Just tries not to think too hard about that.
Look, all these vague demands of favor and prayer and sacrifices are so confusing to me. But once we got down to actual negotiation, that I can understand. Once you made it clear what would be to our benefit for returning the corpse, it made complete sense. But until then, we had to have all this confusing back and forth. I don't know how you put up with Nars so much, Chief. Just the idea of utter devotion to a being that you don't get any clear benefit from. Although I guess your magic is kind of bad.
Yeah, so far we know it hasn't been bothering us all the time, so that's nice.
Wisteria, I have many a tales.
No issues.
Yeah, and Wisteria, I have many a tales of heroes that have won Nars' favor, and we have time. So come on, let me regale you with a few.
I'll be sure to fact check all of them. But she's eager to hear the stories, and we'll take adequate notes.
Perfect. You all are able to set sail once again, rejoining the rest of the fleet as you all begin to make your way towards Kata once again. Who's holding the Alluvian? Who took that from the sheet of glass that the Prime Minister gave to you all?
I think I do. Let me double check. Baron's communication class. Yes, that's in my inventory.
Perfect.
So I have it.
As you all begin to kind of patch your wounds, hear from Jeet the stories of those who have gained Nars' favor, you do see the Alluvian, or hear the Alluvian chime and see it activate. You see the kind of the solid plane of glass shift, and you see it take form. And you see the form of the airship kind of go into view, and you see the airship flying over kind of the city of Krenta, and you see a number of different things all kind of happening at once. But you do hear Baron Royce's voice come over, and it goes, "All Cotton forces, we have engaged with the enemy." You see the airship is beginning its bombardment. We are attacking the enemy camp. Be prepared to move into position. We are hoping to siphon reinforcements to Krenta, keeping Kanda open for your landing. And as he says that, you see the airship going through. You see its cannons letting loose, just unleashing torrents of flame, cannons, ballista on the ground below. As it gets into proper position, you see its bay doors open, and you see flights of griffins coming with riders on griffins taking off from its maw. You see the myrmidons, some of them riding griffins, others flying on their own merit, descending into the battle. You see giants from below, some straight up just hurling rocks at the airships, others manning ballistas, others kind of getting their catapults into range to fire at the airship. But probably the thing that catches your eye immediately is surprisingly coming from the ground below versus the sky, is you see like this massive army just almost manifest within the city's walls, and you hear through the alluvium this haunting tune. And eventually, you do see Ezen take shape at the front of this massive army. You could tell it's like not true. It's almost transparent, almost look like holograms as they take shape. But as he plays the tune, this shadowy army kind of comes through and does battle with the giants. You see Groshin flying by just literally by holding his spear, just arcing between giants as he fells them with single blows. And you see the battle commence as the kind of the elite forces of Kata cause a diversion to open up a chance for you all to kind of make your way onto the Katan soil. And with that, we are going to be doing our first little bit of a war roll here. And see how their forces fare against the forces of Taish. Gene, unfortunately, this will be there's enough die on here. Everybody gets to roll at least a little bit. I gotta do some math to make sure how many everybody gets to roll. But you guys have 12d10, so there's 5 of you. So at least everybody gets to do 2. 2 of you get to do 3 as we roll those dice. And then as you guys roll, is there any? Because you all have seen these forces practicing, kind of gathering themselves, getting ready for this battle. Is there anything that your characters may have mentioned or just even seen in their practicing that they kind of, as these forces kind of deploy during this battle? And just to clarify as well, it's in the Discord, but the people that are at this one, Ezen and Groshin of the Prefects, the Myrmidons, the Griffins, kind of the Baron Royce's personal security, as well as the Talons, their kind of elite Cotton unit, are all taking place in this battle, utilizing it as a distraction to hopefully pull attention away from Kanda and pull their resources and all that away from guarding there and make it a little bit easier time for you all to make your way down. So yeah, you guys will get a chance to go through. Actually, I will be right back. My wife's gone. The dogs are barking crazily, so let me be right back as you guys think of anything that you may have heard or seen or given advice to for them as they go through this attack.
I'm so hyped.
Very excited to play Rodin. I don't know what any of these armies would want to hear from me. You know what I mean? They would probably know more about their maneuvers and things. I suppose, did we learn a whole lot about the army while we were here? I don't think so.
I would say they're the structures. Like Jeet would have paid attention to the structures of reinforcement and defense that they were building up. So maybe try and get that information out. Like, oh, they're building a palisade, and they're positioning their. We saw them position some artillery right behind, like in these positions when we went to Kata, because we saw some defensive structures there, right?
Mm-hmm. They were rebuilding, I should say, like the central city in the giant image.
I just saw Jeet's message in the chat. Yeah, I'm sure it won't be long before he wrestles another scaled monster to the ground, and we can one that isn't favored of any particular gods or immortal beings.
What if you just took one scale and put it crookedly on the second one, on our second ship? It's a tipped scale.
Like literally just one scale from our ship.
Mm-hmm.
And onto the other one. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Then we wouldn't even need to put a name on the side of it. See the scale, that's what it's called.
I will briefly say real fast. For whatever campaign happens after this one of us has to make a character that's from Kata from the land that the Gavels controls and is flavored with their flavor.
Isn't Tindarius from? He's not from Kata, but he's from at least Vesia.
That area, yeah. I mean, he grew up at the Storm of the Skullfist, which School of the Stormfist.
Yeah. Elric would be jacked about the imagery, or just like enamored with watching Ezen and Groshin kind of do their thing. Like those were prefects that we convinced to join us, so that was like the Bard and Hunter, and I think like in particular the Hunter. Watching him like go through that would just be.
Are we seeing it like in the background of like somebody holding up their phone in front of them, or like?
Well, maybe
definitely Essen.
Maybe we got a nice couch in our officers' quarters, and like Wisteria sets it up. We all gather around, get some buckets of popcorn, and enjoy the show.
Perfect. Sorry about that too. Wife's going, so the dog's barking. I felt like I had to do something on that one. But with that, a quick run through the warfare rules. This is the first time we've utilized them on this campaign. I used a version of these with my old my old occupation campaign. Something I think I stole from Without Number series, and then I tweaked. It's an easy way just to do abstract pieces. So with those, you guys have 12d10 representing the forces of Kata. The way that we're going to run this, even though it's only a portion of the forces of Kata going to attack Printa, we're just going to roll the full thing rather than try to break out each piece. It'll be opposed by the forces of Taish. So right now, you guys will be a 12d10 versus 13d10. So with that, you guys will all get to roll them. Each of you taking a piece to roll. A success is on a 6+. If you get a 10, that will count as 2 successes, but a 1 will also count will remove one of your successes. So if you roll a 1, you lose a success. Battles lost by 2 or more d10, or 2 more successes, I should say, will cause the faction that lost to lose 1/8 of their forces from that attack. So it can pile up. You'll start to see the resources begin to drain. And throughout this Reclamation Day and through the war itself, you guys will have instances where you can tip the scales a little bit in your favor by taking on more dangerous pieces, or kind of providing good strategy or assistance to the war effort. So with that said, one last thing I'll say. Do you guys want me to roll the Taish forces first or after?
I kind of want to see what we're going up against.
Yes, first.
All right.
Let's see. Do we have a chance, or is it the slaughter right away?
And you guys do have 1 reroll that you've already earned so far. Just to remind you that, since it's been a bit. Whoops. All right, so we don't look at the total number. I've got to go through this and see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh no!
8 successes on this one.
Whoa.
They
6 or
rolled
higher, right?
absurdly good.
6 or higher.
61%.
So we've got their
7 successes. How many?
I think it was 8. Let me make sure I did my math right. 1,
The
2,
10 counts as 2.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 counts as 2. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sweet. So with that, you guys get a chance to roll. Decide who of you are going to do 2 or 3d10. And the other 2 will do 2d10. And then also, before you roll, to call out what you may have noticed or what you may have helped with the battle preparations for this unit as they made their strike on Printa. Who wants to be our first roller? Oh,
I'll go first.
all right.
2d10 incoming, and I've told them the way that we've seen them build some of their impromptu fortifications and how they're positioning. I think they're positioning their artillery behind their fortification. So with that, I'm going to roll.
Nice.
Oof.
Whoa.
All right.
That's not good. That puts us to -1, I believe.
Nice.
Should I use the reroll on that one?
Oh, the one is the best place to use it.
Okay. All right. Incoming. Please don't hero point me. Okay. Yes.
Hey, good flip with -1 to +1.
That's a flip.
All right. So you see them targeting, kind of going through the fortifications, finding weak points as the airship hammers away with its cannons, ballistas, and magic. Who wants to go next?
Crash will go next. He would taking the time to summon the forces, anyone he can really get to, give him the time of day, him a mercenary. And he'd go through some of the ways that he's hunted grand beasts before, things and monsters, and their various weak points, but usually, of course, something Belric has pointed out, the eyes can be some of the most fragile, and if possible, that kind of I know we're not using a physical skill here, but if there was a skill attached, that kind of perception Crash has with his single eye.
Nice.
No, it's you're still hoping.
Okay.
Not good,
Not good.
but no negative.
No, you have a +1. With 1 out of the 8 successes, you all need to at least tie this up.
You can't tie it up. Oh no, we have to go perfect.
Oh,
we had a
shit.
couple tens.
How many rolls do we have?
So you guys have 12d10. You guys have rolled 2 or 4 so far, so 8d10 remaining.
No, I mean rerolls.
Just the 1 so far.
And how many did we have total?
Oh, just that 1. Yeah, just that.
Oh,
There's 0 rerolls.
Yeah.
Do hero points affect these at all?
Unfortunately, hero points do not work for the war effort pieces.
Damn. Here's to going perfect, or a couple people were rolling a 10.
Oh yeah, 10's good work. Yep. Go ahead, Wisteria.
Yeah, I think I remember when we were infiltrating, trying to find a way into their fortress. I think I critically succeeded on a recall knowledge check about giant architecture. So Wisteria will have a few books that she distributed among the soldiers about how giants build their buildings, where they position things, and where some of the weak points in their fortifications might be, or where they might have routes that reinforcements might come in and various little skirmishes. So just sharing some of that architectural knowledge.
Nice. Hey, 2 successes.
Hey,
Here we go.
the start! It's the start!
Here we go.
You see the forces kind of monitoring the ins and outs of the architecture, kind of keeping where some of those reinforcements will be, and just kind of keeping the airship and its their flyers perfectly positioned.
All right, I have an idea. Will doesn't speak much about the actual army or anything like that, but we did fight against one of their greatest warriors. So he knows a little bit about their fighting style, the unique sort of cultural, style that the giants tend to use. At least, like we said, at least one of their greatest warriors. Here's the thing: Will also doesn't know a lot about physical combat. So his assistance he's trying to give mostly ends up just being a sort of rousing speech. With not a ton of practical information, but here we go.
Hey, and 1 more success, putting you guys up to 4.
All right.
We now need 1 person to roll a 10.
So Beric, you are up.
Yeah, not to be redundant, but yeah, very similar to how Crash would have approached this, where the main person that I would have talked to during this would have been the hunter prefect. I'm forgetting his name already.
Roshan,
who's fighting. So he had given me during the infiltration, he had told me like how to kill a rock. I would give him a little bit, just based off my experience, some of the weak points on a giant, and hope that it would help him. And then I'm going to roll.
Hey, another success.
1 success. Okay.
Putting you guys up to 5 of the 8 you need. And everybody rolled 2d10, so you guys still have 2d10 left.
I'm happy to give it to you, Tegan, just like perhaps some of the squad of the Gavels and whatnot, unless anyone else wants to go again.
All right. I will roll the last d10 on this side. Because the nice thing is if you guys can get at least 2 more, there won't be any losses to your side. So hopefully the dice will be favorable. Unfortunately, just 1 more. So you see, like the effort for Krenta wasn't one to take or hold the city. It was always going to be. It was always more of a distracting measure. But you do see the giants were prepared. You see as the griffins rush out from the airship. You see Chimera and other winged beasts all kind of rushing through the air to meet them. And you see these forces are getting battered and banged up as they are trying to hold the line, trying to continue pushing through, trying to buy the time to draw those resources and make it easier for the main force to make its way in. And they are holding, but they are taking losses rapidly. So I am going to, because they are the Myrmidons, which would be 1. The prefects are immune for this one since they can't really lose effectiveness with just 1d8. Myrmidons, Griffins, Talons, and the airship. You see the airship is heavily damaged throughout this encounter. You see giant rocks lodging into it. You see cannons and ballista kind of cracking against its hull. It is still airworthy at the moment, but it does seem like it may be kind of losing its effectiveness. The airship will lose 1d8, bringing it down from a full d10 down to 7/8. But that's kind of as you see the updates going through of the war effort. Eventually, the screen does clear from kind of showing the battle above Krenta, and you see kind of a similar sky to what you're seeing now. You hear the lapping of waves against a ship, and you see King Andreas appear from Ascenta. And you hear him kind of call out his bellowing voice. Forces who will be infiltrating and capturing the ships. Prepare your boats. Prepare yourselves. Your time has come. You see from our allies in Krenta that we need to keep the momentum. We need a success here. So ready your forces. B squad of the Gavels. Copper squad of the Adamantium Renegades. Stormfist Adepts, as well as the Arcane Warriors. Ready yourselves and be prepared to steal your vessels. And you guys see, right now, I'll see if any of the main squad of the Gavels have anything to add, but you do see B Squad assembling itself, moving over from the tip scale to the balancing act.
So Chris, character Chris, not Chris, is going to be passing out elixirs of life to everyone who's a part of the party. 1 each, as well as keeping a single healing potion in her hand.
Okay. I will add that to my inventory.
I gotta just based off what I know about the B squad, it's not the most organized. Like all right, get ready, and like Copper squad might be like in some sort of formation, and then like we're just like stumbling around, like elbowing each other, like passing out drinks at the last second. Like I think Belric would just like be looking at him like, oh my god, like maybe over a Beshnet, like What are we doing here, man? Like Copper Squad, and these guys are called B Squad. Ugh.
I didn't
If
get
I
to
remember properly, Copper Squad, they had the like gun witch too. So,
Oh no, that was with the Mokeland Reclamation Squad.
oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah, no. So like all this to get and to remind the flavor to Chris's potions is it's liquor. It's straight up booze being passed out right before we go swimming.
Right.
I'm sorry. What kind of elixir of life was it? Like major, minor?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. It is minor.
Cool.
So your main squad, you see the B squad assemble on deck as the balancing act gets back in line with the rest of the fleet. Main squad as well, you see them preparing your longboat, because one thing that King Andreas adds before he closes out his communications, and he goes, "For those who will be taking the beach, Gavels of Asara, Adamantium Renegades, Forged Men, Lightbringers Templar, be ready as soon as the distraction force conducts its operation. As soon as you see a break within the blockade of the Icarian ships, take it. You all are going to have to row yourselves quickly to shore and disable those long weapons. Any of the siege weapons, the catapults, the ballista, anything that could tear up our fleet, we need you to disable and break their barricades, making a clear path for the rest of our troops. If you're not able to be successful, we will not be able to bring our fleet into bear to support or bring the main forces of our troops in, and you will be on your own. So prepare your longboats, be ready to sail at a moment's notice." But with that, yeah, you see main squad. Is there any parting words of wisdom you guys have for the B squad, or anything that you all want to do before you board your own longboat and they board the rowboats and begin heading towards the fleet?
Crash is gonna say something to him.
What do you think, Crash? Oh.
Oh no, the pause was there. It's just an
Okay.
awkward silence at first before he just goes, "Some of you may die." And then he turns around and starts walking to the boat.
All right.
You see Destiny even goes, "Even I thought that was dark."
The Rodin has been running drills with people in preparation all morning. Because I have tactical things to be doing with people now.
Tendarius will activate his channel elements, and what that kind of does is cause the rain that's coming down to just stop falling on him, but it kind of dumps it to the side, and Rodin gets ice rinse.
Oh, luckily there's no more rain.
Gotcha. All right, so instead what happens is I conjure up some swirling air, and some water from the sea starts kind of spinning around me as I prepare that, and some of it splashes and trenches Rodin.
Rodin's getting wet. Is the
Rodin's chasing. For the next 5 minutes, Rodin is chasing Tendarius around the ship.
He has a limited fly speed, so he'll just fly up to like the crow's nest and cause a little rain cloud to follow upon you.
You see Ostin looks slightly embarrassed as he sees the main squad seeing you guys go. Gavels, leaders, they're not usually like this. This is a little bit of pre-fight. This is their pre-fight ritual. Rodin's putting them through calisthenics to get them ready to fight. This is something new that they're trying out.
Don't worry. We've seen what they can do. I'm not worried a bit.
Chris seeing all this, hearing Crash just go, "You may die," and then walk away. Chris just like, "All right, let's go. I'm ready." After downing an entire bottle of ale in one go. By Kosir will have this day and bring peace.
Huzzah.
And then you hear Skis beginning his goblin song where he's just singing 100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer, and it's more annoying than how I just sounded.
100 balls of beer on the wall, 100 balls of beer.
It's a shit show. Us leaving is a shit show.
Sirius is so disappointed in the Beast Boy.
You see, as you all go through your preparations, you can see kind of from the other boats at the head of the fleet, the other groups going through their own preparations. You see the Stormfist adepts going through a kata, kind of gracefully moving between their forms as those who are going to be boarding the ship kind of breathe in, breathe out. You see many of them are sporting gills, either crafted or magically added on. You really can't tell, but you do see them just kind of going through those katas, breathing almost like it looks almost like similar to Tai Chi as they are getting themselves ready for battle. You see on the Renegade's ship, you hear them going through the same chant they did at the tournament. Harder than adamantium, tougher than a dragon, slayers of a Tarask. We are renegades. We fight for gold. We will win. Chanting through, you see them all kind of, some either drumming or bumping their chest as they go through their ritual. And then finally, you see the arcane warriors kind of preparing as well. Theirs is a little bit more of a somber affair. Many of them kind of checking the glyphs and runes upon their weapons. Others applying magical kind of spells and enhancements to themselves. You see them all chug a similar potion to yourselves with the water breathing, and then kind of prepare themselves to dive. B Squad, do you guys have any last words before you lower your boat into the water?
Could it be as we're lowering, once we're out of the earshot of the rest of the gavels, Chris just turns to everybody and just goes, "We're gonna die out there."
Of course not. Roden is standing in the boat like George Washington crossing the Delaware.
I love it.
I make beer, and
You do much more than that, soldier.
Tendarius will wave his hand and have some wind create like dramatic flapping effects on Roden's clothes as his hair kind of like streams back.
Meanwhile, Funded is just holding on to the boat with both hands as tightly as possible.
Nobody's
70
right.
bottles of beer on the wall, 70 bottles of beer.
Where do you bring me to start rowing?
Let us go. Roden is actually proud of how good of a rower he is, so he's like excited to like do this. And then like about 15 minutes after he starts, he's like, I'm not as young as I used to be.
just to give a, not for the actual spell effect, but for the flavor of it, rousing splash, just to put some pep back into his step after this 15 minutes, just splashing some water or some liquor on him, keep him going.
Perfect. Well, you all set off rowing with Tendarius' help, the wind at your backs, and begin to kind of head towards the Acarian fleet. For hours, it's just kind of just the dull monotony of rowing as you guys get closer in. But eventually, in the horizon, you're able to spot some of the Acarian ships. And these ones, like, you have a very good ship. You have probably one of the most unique ships in Kasia, but seeing an armada of the Acarian vessels, the Acarians are said, it's almost debated between who owns the seas. Is it the Reavers of Tawa? Is it the Thessians? But all pretty much acknowledge that when the Acarians actually decide to show up, that their armada, their fleets are some of the finest. Since their city lives below the waves, below the waters, after a fitful event from the goddess Y. So you see their vessels, some of them partially submerged, others sporting these billowing sails, all of them loaded to the gills, all of them just ready for warfare as they blockade Kata, stopping any forces from making their way in. You all know this is probably the spot where you probably should ditch your boat or potentially be spotted, unless you guys have a plan for getting closer on your boat.
Not that I'm aware of.
What is the other? Are the other folks like rowing out, or have they all gone underwater? Sorry if I missed that.
So it's kind of split. The Renegades were rowing out with you as well. You see the spell, the Arcane Warriors. It seems like they and the Stormfist decided to eschew a boat altogether. And then and those are the 4 groups. And then to clarify too, I think we went over it as well, but the B Squad's mission here is to commandeer one of the boats and utilize it to create some horrific distraction to the fleet, hopefully turning them against each other as much as possible, but basically creating a distraction to make a hole within the blockade that the rest of the Cotton fleet can go through.
I have a suggestion for this, and unfortunately, it is a reference to the horrible sequel trilogy of Star Wars. The Holdo maneuver. Crashing a boat directly into another.
Well, we still have to get out of here alive, unfortunately. So, I mean, I don't know if that's unfortunate, but we would like to.
How long does water breathing last?
An hour.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay. Yeah.
Now's the time to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if we see the Renegades group next to us getting off, I feel like it's appropriate for us, unless sorry, Wisteria, I don't know your character's name well enough to know, unless you can provide us additional cover going in.
Nothing too specific. Maybe if Tegan will let me get away with using my base kinesis to control maybe some fog a little bit, but not going to be too much, I don't think. But I think Tendarius will turn to Fundin and say, all right, you ready to go for a swim?
I don't sink.
It's the most clear he's ever been.
We've been training. And we actually mechanically have been training because I took the 2 tactics I have today are Gather to Me and Naval Training.
Tactics, you say?
Yes.
Ooh.
Now, Rodin has the commander archetype, so he has 4 tactics. He can prepare 2 of them at a time. You will note that Rendon now has a cape, or no, I would say he probably has a new jacket. You know, he's always had in his in the art like a sort of just a naval jacket. The new one has been replaced with the Gavel's symbology on the back of it. So that will act as his banner. He is the commander's banner is his jacket that he wears on his back, and it flows like almost like a flag of the Gavel. And I have this ability. I can grant everyone a swim speed of 20 feet with an action.
Oh shit!
So we've all been training together, and everyone is much better swimmers now.
Nice.
And you can use warfare instead of athletics? Hell yeah!
I think only I can, but
Right.
still.
Oh yeah, but still, that's
No offense to anyone, but I'm still going to pop my potion of water breathing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It doesn't help us breathe underwater, but
Yeah.
it lets us swim a lot faster.
No, I believe if you have a swim speed, I
Yeah.
believe you can breathe underwater.
No, I think you should be able to breathe underwater for that.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'm drinking it, so I think, yeah.
If you guys are going below the water to kind of get some additional stealth benefits, nobody's a fish person. So yeah, I'd recommend everybody chunk that down.
Absolutely. So
If
we're
I'm
all
not
breathing
mistaken,
water
how
and swimming
your
fast.
breath works too, if it ever comes up, is your constitution is how many minutes you can hold your breath, right?
I think it's rounds.
Is it rounds?
Because it comes into play because there's a certain effects you can hold your breath for in combat, and it's your Constitution plus something. But then, like everything you do costs breath, pretty much.
Yeah, I see.
Perfect. You guys are able to chug your potions. And what does Rodin say as he gives out his naval commands?
Stands up in the boat. All right, everyone, remember your training. We've been working on this for days now. You are all strong soldiers. We will make it to that ship. It's what happens when we get there. Well, that will be the fun part. And he just dives into the water.
Perfect. Well, you guys are able to chug the potions, dive into the water. You're greeted by this cold, salty spray of the sea as you all kind of dive beneath the waves and begin swimming towards the Icarian fleet. This is going to be a bit of not a skill challenge per se, but basically you guys are all going to get to take one action to lower the DC of the stealth score. So whatever you can concoct to make this score, this DC, a bit more reasonable for you all as you are making your way towards the Icarian vessel. So with this, if nothing happened or if you guys all failed, the stealth DC for this would be 29. But any success you guys get brings that down by 1. Any critical success brings that down by 2.
All right, I have a thing immediately. Pray. Pray to God. Oh, and pray and beg. Well,
See, pray. What's Chris praying? How's that prayer going?
so it quite actually is Chris just praying to Kosi of like, please let us survive this. Please let us bring peace to Kata through these means, and by the end of it, have a drink, tell some stories. Just not drowned here in the midst of the sea.
All right, give me a religion check. Oof.
Damn.
Letting that stand?
Luckily, there's not too many rolls I need to do aggressive combat. So yeah, I'll re-roll that. Let me hero point that.
Much better. You feel kind of the warmth of Kosir flow through. It feels like, and the warmth of Kosir feels like that kind of almost delightful burn you get when you take like a really hard, hefty drink of something that, like when you get that hard liquor drink on a cold day, that this little bit of like warmth and burn in your chest. You feel that just invigorate both you and the party as you guys hit that icy water, and you almost see bubbles beginning to pop up around you. But like not just around you as well. Like, it starts around you, but then it starts to spread across the waters. But you see these bubbles just popping here, there, and everywhere, almost disguising your passing a little bit, making it a little bit easier for you guys to blend in. And that brings that DC down to 28.
Hell yeah! With, I will say with a little bit of liquid courage and courage from her, Chris is feeling a lot better, a lot more confident.
I think Skis can go next.
All right.
So I think Skis is a decent swimmer. Swims pretty well. I think like this is kind of, I don't know. We'll see. Like I'll lead the charge and I'll have like, I feel like people can kind of draft behind you easier when you're swimming. So that'll kind of be my goal, is to swim so efficiently that I've got like a decent draft behind me to make everyone go a little bit faster.
Nice. Give me an athletics roll here. Solid. you go through, just swimming through. I bet I can almost still hear Skis trying to still sing that goblin song as they're going through, but you're able to kind of lead them through the strokes, getting them through quicker, minimizing the time that they'll be in the water and potentially spotted in there. And you see you sailing through, earning another success. It's just shy of a crit success, bringing it down to 27 for the DC. Who's next?
Tendarius will use his mastery of water magic and try to connect with the kind of natural elements in here to keep us moving swiftly and silently through the waves.
Perfect. Give me a nature check. Does the B Squad get the extra hero point from the ship, or is that just They do.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
Oh,
Yikes. B Squad gets 2 hero points then? Is
they
that right?
do. You guys get
Okay,
2
cool.
hero points. Two hero points that are shared between the squad.
Okay.
So unfortunately, probably still by a little bit of lingering resentment, the water just doesn't seem to cooperate with you. The seas almost seem to have a bit of a mind of their own as you try to warp them around, and this doesn't seem to move the way you'd expect them to, Darius. So the DC remains at 27. Rodin or sorry, Spirit, I'm forgetting it. What's your other guy's name's character?
Funded, yeah.
Funded, thank you.
Funded, it's... Yeah, it has to be his first time swimming in the ocean. So he doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's trying to be a quick study. Should use something like athletics, but instead I'm going to go for nature. He's just going to look around, see as if he can spot any fish, and then if he does, he'll just try and mimic their motion to be smooth in the water and not cause big splashes that go up to the surface.
Perfect. Solid. You see, kind of mimicking the fish, kind of following their path, and avoiding those splashes. You earn the group another success, making it easier to sneak up, bringing that DC down to 26.
Sweet. Well, Rodin, we have established, is an excellent swimmer, but he has also been instructing everyone for the past few days on how to be a better swimmer, because he knew the plan. So I also have this thing that lets me use warfare lore to swim. So can I use my warfare lore for my my skill?
Yeah, definitely. Kind of you've taught the group how to swim. You're kind of keeping them in line with the fleet, hopefully unnoticed. Yeah, give us some warfare lore.
Inspiring everyone. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. Because I have selected will on the other page, it is causing glitches. Let me see if I can jump back over to the other one and select Rodin. There we go. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Nice. Your tactics prove fruitful. You're able to kind of easily maneuver them through, bringing that DC down by another point. What's that put it at? 24 now? 25. As you are able to bring the group closer towards the ships. You see kind of nearly in front of you the hull of one of the Acarian vessels. You see kind of almost rotors, fin-like rotors, kind of beneath the ship, still at the moment as it's anchored into position. And you see it just kind of looming in the distance. But now you're at the hardest part, as crossing that last little bit. Can you get into position without them noticing you ahead of time? So,
I think the answer is no, but let's find out. I'm just looking at all the party skills. I believe the answer is no.
I thought this group would be good and stuff. I would not look at the B Squad stealth. No.
Plus
It seems
zero.
like they'll be like hiding in a lot of fights outside of Roden. And Fundin.
I'm just aiming to not crit fail at this.
We have +0, +2, +3, +4.
Okay. All right.
And two hero points for most of us. Yikes.
2 hero points. Everybody give me a stealth roll. This will be a group success. So 3 of you succeed. The group will be good.
Oh.
All right.
I think I got a crit fail, unfortunately. Oh.
I saw the 18. I got
Damn.
excited until I saw the 3.
Hold on.
Wait, do we need 26 as a success?
Oh,
Hell
Rodan,
yeah.
yes. I'm gonna reroll mine as well.
All right.
No
No.
way.
2.
Oh shit! Fundin, the big heavily armored dwarf, as quiet as the breeze.
One thing, admittedly, he is kitted out for is climbing. I gave him a bunch of climbing feats. Maybe that's what's coming in handy.
We need a third
Need a
success.
3rd success, unfortunately.
Do crits count as 2 successes or just the 1?
For party checks, just the 1.
Ouch.
What do I need to roll?
A natural 20.
You would need a 20, yeah.
Oh.
And I don't think we can get 3 in a row, so save your hero point. So,
Yeah.
or actually, you know what?
know,
You guys
you
roll
never
high.
know.
Like,
There's
try
always-
your hero point. But so 3 in a row is.
I mean, yeah, I can't get a 26 unless I need a net 20. Just 5%.
But the gamble, though, the gamble.
Don't listen to him. Don't.
I'm the devil on your shoulder. It could be a legendary moment, Valerie. Skis. It would be sung about in legends. Remember it for the rest of the campaign, skis. Don't actually do it.
I would
Don't
say
say-
no.
I'm doing a bit.
That 20 luck with that dragon eye shot last.
Yeah. And that 20 looks good. I'm done. Yeah, I can't do this. I mean, unless we got a group one, right?
Yeah, so yeah, you guys, unfortunately, you do hear as you all approach, you hear like this warbly voice call out, Captain, there are things in the water, approaching beings, alert a ship. And I am going to throw you on a map. You all approach, making your way to the Icarian vessel. You see its rotary and fins beneath the waves. You see kind of up onto the deck a little bit, but you see the cannons protruding out. And you see a tall crow's nest at the over here. And you see atop that crow's nest a flare. You can see a bit of a flare up top that can be pulled and sent off and alert the fleet. So with that, I'm noticing you all on arrival. You all's goal is to take the vessel, commandeer it, and cause chaos within their fleet, hopefully. We probably want to stop them from getting that flare off to alert any suspicion of wrongdoing at that point. But let's get everybody into initiative. Actually, we'll get everybody in roll initiative, and then we will take a break and then dive into the fight once we get back. So there we
Tegan,
go.
I beg you. I beg you, with one of these fish people, you have to say the line.
Oh, it's a trap.
Yeah.
Can I perhaps use a swim check as my initiative? Is
Oh,
that a
sure.
thing? Cool.
I rolled perception on initiative. I realized that right at the click roll.
What should you roll
Sorry about that.
on initiative? Mine always just
you
defaults
use your
to
perception, but he clicked like perception versus like the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
do athletics falling.
Oh, right. I didn't make it in the initiative thing, so I rolled it, but it didn't count it as my initiative roll.
Oh yeah, so whenever you have to, when you change your initiative, you always have to go into the initiative piece and change it. But once you
Yeah.
roll,
I rolled a 30.
Sheesh.
Do you have a way to deal with that flare? Because I do, and I might use my hero point to get me higher up in initiative.
I do not have a way to deal with a flare.
All right, I'm gonna use the hero point on my initiative. Hey.
Hey.
I think.
Just a 5.
All right.
I get a hero point every time I reroll the same number on the hero.
All right. Yeah, so we'll take a 5-minute break. Come back at 8:37. We will dive into this combat. So see you guys in a few minutes.
Dive.
Oh, yeah. That was
Come on.
I can get all my watery puns now. All right. See you guys in a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of the Reclamation Day War, as the B squad of the Gavels are attempting to commandeer one of the Arcarian ships. Unfortunately, the B squad has not proved to be overly stealthy, alerting the Acarians to their approach, but they are still persevering and trying to seize the vessel. Let's kick us into initiative. Rodin, your first act.
Awesome. Great. Perfect. So, I am going to start, now that apparently we've all been seen, so it's time to abandon the stealth idea. I am going to call out to the whole group. Remember your training. Now we begin. So everyone gains a swim speed of 20 feet. And then I am going to swim up to the ship. And I believe the way it works is I can't use like remaining movement to start climbing, right?
That's right.
That's how it works? Okay, that's fine. And then because I decided not to swap this one out, I also have, I'm going to call out, follow me into battle. Everyone can use a reaction to move to stride. And you all have a 20-foot movement speed, so you all immediately can get up to the edge of the ship.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
And that is my turn. Follow me! And I begin climbing.
Did we all take our spider foot ruse before, or is this something we need to use an action to take?
What's the time limit on those ones? If it's over an hour, you can say I've taken them before.
Drink a spider foot brew.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Okay, so
Yeah, probably gonna have to drink those on the fly.
How tall is the ship?
The hole is 15 feet to get to the deck. And also, you guys, for those that don't have two-handed weapons, or if you had your weapon sheath, I would say you guys can have your the brew in your hand, so you have to worry about doing an action to retrieve it now.
And don't forget to grab your temporary hit points from your retro warning.
Oh yeah. Where's the 10 HP from that?
All right.
Oh, I see it. Heck yeah.
You hear movement upon the deck as well, you don't really know what, but you hear something with kind of sloshing, heavy footfalls, kind of making their way towards the railing. All right, Funden, yep.
Okay, one action to drink the spider brew. Next action to climb. And then let's see.
As you climb the ship and can see the deck, you see creatures. Because I'm going to assume. Oh, actually, he may have. Has Fulton ever been to a carrier? Actually, no, this is the first time he's been on a boat. So I can positively say he's never been to a carrier before. You see these creatures on deck. You see they have a humanish frame, but otherwise they almost seem like a human mated with the fish. You see they've got snouts, they've got gills. Some of them have kind of fins on top of their feet and arms. You see that they definitely have adapted to live in their aquatic life. You see the one thing you see kind of quickly as you get up close, the captain lashes out with his trident, with his ready to action.
All right.
I'm sorry, I love them. They look so. They're not goofy by any means. I don't mean to like undercut them whatsoever. It's just they make me giggle. I love them. I love them. Are these a? I know it's probably no, but are these a playable race? Is this a possible?
Maybe not at the moment, but maybe the next campaign.
Hell yeah!
There are like underwater species for Pathfinder we can adapt, but you do see the captain lash out at you, and unfortunately you see. Fortunately, you see the blow coming and are easily able to dodge to the side, and your turn is still going.
All right. He gets himself up on the ship with surprising alacrity, and then he's just there. This is not something that anyone else will need as a feat. It's just that is, he only has to climb 10 feet, and for the remaining 5 feet, there's just this, whoa, and then he's right up on top. And then final action is just going to be. Can I be on top of this cannon?
Yeah, you
or
can.
Would you like me to be?
Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
And then last action, we're just going to grip our weapon with both hands. Or wait! I have weapon in one hand. The other hand is empty because I drank the thing. Yeah. Wait. Which one of them took the strike on me?
The captain over here to the right.
Oh, okay. Definitely try to reposition that guy over the water.
Yes! Here we go again!
Maybe he has already used his reaction on me. And empty-handed, so yeah, just that.
Oh,
dang it.
Oh, I will hero point that.
Hero point up?
Hell,
baby.
yeah.
Oh.
No way, man!
Okay, so we're
Alright, that's my turn.
2 this session. 5 more. 5
is
more,
3.
folks.
So you see the captain resist through clutching to his trident. Chris, you are up. And Fulton, you are able to relay the positioning of their fighters as well as you see them aboard.
So
Just those
chugging
2,
the
or
potion. 1
Oh,
action.
4 of them, yeah.
Chugging the potion for 1 action. Next action is going to be to climb up. Let's see here. And when I climb up, am I able to get right onto the ship, or is it another action to blow myself actually onto the ship?
You don't have to spend an action to pull yourself off, but you'd have to spend a move action to kind of move into that space after. You'd be able to climb, kind of holding both your arms there. You'd have to move with the other one.
Yeah. So that would be all 3 actions.
Oh, and you got your stride too, so you can maneuver around up there as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Not gonna go far. Yeah, just about right here. With hope.
All right. You see the spearman. You see him look at the captain, then look at you, and then you see him dart.
Oh no.
You see, he spends one action to go towards the mast, or to the crow's nest, and then you see him spend 2 actions.
I will just.
Oh yeah, you've got a fighter, yeah.
Strike.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hold my weapon in both hands, so it's just going to be an unarmed attack.
All right,
Yeah, take that.
that'll hit.
Even with a 4.
Fighters. That's my turn.
All right, yeah, you see him go through. It takes him 2 actions to get towards the top, but you do see him at the top of the crow's nest. You see the other look at you, Chris, and you see as he looks at you, almost consumed by this blood frenzy. You see his gills arc, his eyes narrow with this reddish hue, and you see him almost cut himself a little bit with his own blade, and you see him just look with this frenzied state as he goes through, and he is going to charge at you. What is his
Oh my goodness, that's actually really scary.
It says it needs a trigger. It has to trigger by dealing bleed damage to somebody first.
Blood himself. Right?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. I forgot I swapped him out. There's another one that had like a straight rage ability. I swapped him out there, so he needs to bleed somebody first for this one. But he is going to try to bleed Chris.
I don't even want to say he may try. I'm playing a witch this time. I'm scared. I got that 6 HP per level. I do not get any armor. I'm frightened.
You see his jaw lash out at you. He'll miss.
Wait.
Nice.
That's yeah, he targeted the wrong person. That'll hit. Chris has an AC of 19.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's not fun inflicted.
Yeah.
All right. So 11, you see this just sea monster come up and take a bite out of you, Chris. Oh no, I didn't do that. So that's good. All right. Skis, you are up.
Okay, I'll use an action to have my spider potion. My second action will be to climb up. And I think I need to draw my hatchets after that, right? As my third action? That'll be...
So you would be still hanging over the ledge with your third action if you didn't need to use that to move on board all the way, or draw some, or if you could draw a one-hander.
Okay, so I need to use my third action to get on board, right?
Yeah, but you still have your rest of your stride after that too, though. In case you want to move anywhere.
Move up here by Crow's Nest, actually. That's okay.
Perfect.
Okay, and I don't have my hatchets out, and that's my turn.
All right. Tendarius, you're up.
Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, we need to deal with the problem with the crow's nest. And there might be a little bit of friendly fire, but I think it'll be worth it.
Sorry. Yeah, do it. That's the priority, don't worry about me. It's a B squad too, so...
Alright, we're gonna
Fire's funny.
And have some fun. Because I'm still in the water, but my focus is the guy on the crow's nest, so I assume I can see no problem.
Yeah, the crow's nest is what you can see from the water easily.
Alright, we're gonna bring a hurricane. So I think I want to center it right there. It's super cool. Can I get that guy? Alright, we're gonna do it here. So everybody in that area needs to make a fortitude save, taking some bludgeoning damage. And people that fail, and Rodin, if you want to willingly fail, I can put you on the ship. Do I get myself? Oh, I'll do myself as well, so I will fail on that. And maybe knock some people off.
Note
So
that willing failure is like a GM
Oh,
decides how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, because this one does damage as well.
Right. So like my thought, at least, for if willing failure is an option, Tindarius would take the bludgeoning damage as a failure and then lift himself up and move 5 feet onto the ship and then drop himself onto the ship. It's something I would do if that's an option. Because it's any creature that fails is lifted up to any height I choose in the 40-foot cylinder, moved 5 feet, and then drops.
Yeah, I'll let willing failure be a thing, but it will be a crit failure if you willingly do it.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna just attempt the saving throw to where if I succeed, I don't move myself at all. If I fail, I don't take it. Because I have ways to get out on my next turn. Alright.
So I still will move if I fail, right?
Yes, the spearman failed.
Okay, 6 points of damage. All right, so I'll take more myself.
Yeah, so what happens to Rodin here? He gets a little bit of damage.
Yeah, so Rodin, you take the 6 points of damage, and then I move you exactly high enough and then 5 feet onto the ship. So you can just land right there. And then everybody that failed is going to be moved.
Pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty sick, actually. I'd take that.
It's the most expensive thing you can do as a kineticist, because it's overflow and it's 3 actions. All the bad guys that failed are going to move 40 feet above the deck of the ship. I think the spearman was already a little bit higher than that. Move 5 feet away from the crow's nest, and then I'll drop him.
Nice.
So
Damn.
So the crows, you can move him 5 feet up.
So he was 30 feet above the deck?
35 feet.
Okay, yeah, so you move 5 feet up,
Okay.
5 feet laterally, and then drop 40 feet. So that's... And,
Or, would that be 25? 35, or 25. Because remember, you put it at the bottom to get Tindarius as
right.
well, so minus 15 for the thing.
Okay, yeah, that works. So, and then it's half of the distance fallen is the damage he takes from the fall.
Perfect.
And I think that's my turn.
The captain takes that as well.
And, half damage on success and all that.
Oh, sorry. I think the captain already succeeded.
Oh, did you succeed? Did I roll him twice?
Yeah, may have been. But the spearman does fall prone, I think.
He does fall prone, yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Perfect.
My oracular warning was, hey, Rodin, I'm going to throw a hurricane at us. That got rid of the separated.
So how does that hurricane look?
So you
Sounds
just
sick.
see there's sort of like a jet stream of water burst Tindarius out, and then like a wave from the ocean rises, bringing up Rodin and the spearmen, and some of them are able to avoid it before the water crashes back down to the ship, and like sloshes over the side of it with the wind swirling, creating like a vortex the whole time.
Nice. Alright.
Nice move. That was sick.
So it took some logistics, but
That's really cool.
Alright, he is gonna arc towards Skis. Skis, you see the sailor coming towards you, trident in hand. He is going to slash or poke out at you twice. You see him kind of jumping behind his trident and lashing out with 2 quick strikes in succession.
Am I off guard?
Oh, you shouldn't be off guard unless you have something. Oh, you're still prone, because you're not prone, right? You didn't fall.
Oh. I don't know why I had off guard and prone. Sorry.
So 24. So both will miss you actually. So you see it lash out twice. Because you didn't fail Kandarius' thing, did you?
No.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you see it lash out twice, and luckily you're just quick enough to avoid it.
I just didn't roll the right thing. I rolled like a different. Yeah, I passed that. Right. Cool.
All right, Roden, you're up.
All right. Let's see if I remember how to play this character. Would you say that I forgot to mention it before, but do you think that I could pursue a lead related to taking control of this ship? Perhaps my question if it has to be a question, then it could be who do we need to defeat in order to take control of the ship? Probably all of them. I don't know.
What is that? How to take control of this ship? We usually let Wisteria some flexibility, so you can definitely can.
Okay, cool. So this I think I will have pursue a lead, and I start with my devise a stratagem. I'm going to target this one, I think, with my devise a stratagem. All right. So give me a second. I have to roll that. How do I do that again? Hold on. Should be in here somewhere. Where's the devise a stratagem?
It should be one of your actions listed on your actions page.
It should be. I don't see it.
It's there. It's like third down.
Oh, yep. Never mind. I was looking for another one of those like symbol markers. It has an image. All right. So targeting that creature, I devise a stratagem, and I believe. Hold on.
All right.
So that means I'm not going to be using it. Am I high enough level that it's a free action now? I can't remember.
That's a feat that you need, I think. Or no, that's when they're the focus of your pursue a lead is a free action.
Ah, okay. That's fine. So I am then going to not. It means I'm not going to be attacking that fellow this turn. What I can do though is stride into position, and then I can activate an ability I have. With my final action, I will activate Distracting Duelists. I sweep up behind the fish person and just as he's like sort of trying to stab Skis, I just kind of whisper in behind him, "This goblin is going to kill you." If you'd use Bon Mo or Faint or anything, Skis, any of these actions you see in the description here, yeah. I can aid you with it. Perfect. And you can also aid me if I do any of those things. But I feel like you're going to be doing them a lot more than I do, being a swashbuckler and whatnot.
I shall.
So yes, I can now aid you with your Bon Mo.
Fantastic.
And I believe that's 3 actions, and that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. The captain is up. He is going to move. You've already used a reaction, have you? Or have you used it? Yeah.
I have, yeah.
All right. He moves and gets into flanking, and then you see his gills expand, and you hear this warbly cry go out. It almost seems to pierce your ears. You look at the other Acarians, and they seem unaffected as he unleashes the painful cry. And a 30-foot cone. Oh, and then they changed this. I think I've set it now. Oops. Did not do that right. Spirit, what's the button now? Because they changed how you put the cones. Like, what
yeah, so I think now you put it and then you flip it.
Okay.
And then you rotate it. It used to be you could rotate it before putting it down.
There we go.
And I use the mouse wheel.
Let me get that in a better position. I liked it better the way it was before.
Yeah, me too.
All right, you should be able to get everybody but Funda in there. So give me a Fortitude saving throw. Nice.
Hell yeah.
God, we had 2 crit successes. We could have used these for our stealths.
Alright, Chris and Tendarius.
Yeah. Keep trying to do which area is. Oh, I can't. I'm not selecting the token because it's on the wrong.
You have to go to the other map, select.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, snap.
These are all 20s.
Damn, dude!
These
What?
are all straight 20s. These are all
Reactions?
Yeah.
I should have used it.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
God damn!
Hey, Chris, don't forget to roll for your guy too.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me. I got distracted by the 3 now 20.
I didn't pay attention to the numbers and thought they were just. Well, I guess somebody. This is Fortitude.
Oh,
Does your Fortitude have a different
I
score?
want to roll reflex. That's my bad.
No worries.
Allow me to
What's your
do that.
Fortitude bonus?
Again, my eyes were on the that 20 still. But I was rolling that. Goodness me.
So not because we'll add that 12 to your 8, so that rounds it up to a 20. 22 on that side. So that is a success. Not a crit success, but a success. So you all avoid being sickened, and then Chris, you will take half that 12 damage, so 6 damage, as the captain lets loose this warble. And you are up, London.
Nice.
As a fighter, I should stay down here and fight, but instead I'm going to do double action to 2 actions to do high jump just to cling to the mast. What is it? Hold on.
Because how high can you jump?
Let's see.
It's 20
think
feet
I'll
in
have to
the air
make a
for the top of the
check.
mast. Yeah.
So I just want to jump over.
Just over and kind of grab onto the ladder?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
So 2 actions to get there, and then last action to use my climb speed to continue climbing up. So that's what 15-foot climb speed from the potion. So
yeah. So
5 and 20 feet high. That's where I am.
perfect. You were at the top of the crow's nest.
Oh, cool. Then yeah, you
It's
just
only
grab it
20
down.
feet tall. So yeah, with that
Get
high
up
jump,
there.
getting you that 5 feet and your climb speed into the rest, you're good.
All right, so I'm there right now, but I can't do anything just yet. But I'm up
You see
there
the
now.
flare gun? Can you see it?
You can
It's
see the flare,
there.
yeah.
Yes.
And it's only big enough for one person in the crow's nest, so as long as you're holding right there.
Yes. Okay, cool. I'll just move myself. But yes. Okay, good. This is
Just grab the flare
king
gun and
of,
throw
king
it
of
in
the
the
hill.
ocean.
Yeah, just throw it in the
Yeah, that's the
ocean.
plan. Okay, thank you. So I'll just place myself there.
Alright. Chris, you're up.
All right. I want to heal the party, but this is the thing about 3 action heal. It also heals the enemies.
Is
So
anyone hurt too bad?
I don't think anybody's too bad, isn't there? Are there?
I don't think Chris can do anything offensive. Can
yeah, that's the little bit of issue and I made. I kind of quadrupled down on the healing here. All right, in that case, we're going to life boost on self, and that right there will activate my Flame Keeper's Faith. Let's see, who doesn't have their temporary hit points right now? Because I know everyone had the temporary hit points at the start of combat.
I think most of us have lost it.
Yeah.
I have mine still.
Oh, okay.
In that case, we're going to grant this to within 15 feet. Can't do Fundin, so we're going to do Rodin then. Tossing some temporary hit points your way.
Okay. Cool. How much?
Let's see, 2 plus half level, so that's going to be 5 temporary hit points.
Neat.
And because we can't do the healing in that case, we'll do bless.
Nice.
And I'll drag Aura Bless right here. Heck yeah. And that'll get everybody save for Fundin, sadly, because he's 20 feet up. And that'll be Chris's turn.
Nice.
Perfect. You get the blessing of Kosir. You see the spearman is going to spend an action to stand up. And then you see him nod to his captain and then look towards Roden. And you see him launch out with his jaws using shared feast. So you see him lash out towards Roden. He sinks his teeth into your flesh, and then you see the captain looking to Roden as well, launches out with his jaws to hit as well. It's just both just plunging their fangs in, just taking bits of flesh off of you as they share in a feast of your flesh. And then that's all 3 of his actions. That's his turn. The Marauder is up. He's just gonna continue fighting Skis. You see his spear can launch out twice, just trying to poke as many holes in you as it can. Before he launches with the spear, you see him look into you, lowering his head to try to meet you eye to eye, and he goes, "I will clean your bones before I throw you back into the ocean and try to demoralize you."
Can I use that dodge away? I understand that this will happen, but can I use a dodge away as a reaction?
Use what?
I just posted the dodge away. Is that a reaction I can use as before he attacks me?
Oh, he's attacking Chris.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I thought you said Skis.
Oh, did I say Skis?
He did say Skis.
Okay.
No worries.
That's not Skis.
In that case, yo.
So what's that do? You can use some acrobatics to evade the attack. Do you have to roll anything on that, or is it just?
I mean, that was that's for me.
Okay.
If he's attacking me and not.
Yeah, well, I said you on that one, so we'll have it attack you. What's your AC?
My AC is 24. Do I have to do
Is
anything
that
with
with
the
the plus one or
demoralize?
without the plus one?
My regular AC is 24.
Yeah, so with the plus one, that will miss. So you see him kind of dodge across as the spear comes hurtling towards you, and you're able to kind of use those acrobatics to get out of the way. His follow-up strike will go towards Chris.
You may try. Yo.
And then, all right, so he slashes into you for 16 damage as he kind of rips into the spear and pulls it back, leaving blood across the deck. Skis, you're up.
I need to get my weapons out. So I'm going to use my first action to draw out my 2 hatchets. Wielding. I think.
Do you have a feat for drawing two?
Okay. I'll just draw out one.
All right. So there could be, I think there may be a feat if you have it, but
I
if
don't
not,
think I have it if I do. Yeah. Number 2, I'm going to use my Bon Mot, which is aided by Roden.
Yeah,
Okay.
use my reaction to aid.
I actually think I'm going to target. And there's 3 guys on Roden, so I'm sorry, Chris, but I gotta attack one of these guys on
No,
him.
go for it. I'll be able to keep myself up next turn.
So I'm gonna attack. Alright, go ahead.
Skis, if you get a chance to move, I'm gonna throw down some AoE, but If not, it's a reflex save, so I think you'll probably be all right.
Yeah, I think I should be good. I'm going to Bon Mot. Do I have to target a particular person when I do that?
You do.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna use this guy, and I'm gonna just. You're gonna need a bigger trident. Going with the oceanic theme. Okay.
Nice.
Right. Do I have to roll to aid first?
You do.
Yeah.
You have to roll to aid. It doesn't have to be first or last, but you can do it at any time, pretty much.
Okay. And since I'm aiding a Bon Mo, do I do diplomacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you get a +1 to your check.
All right. I need to figure out how they're.
You hear that? He says your weapons are feeble.
It's way better than what I.
Oh, with the bombo, if you hit the diplomacy in there, it'll roll for you. And like a little post you put.
Thank you. Then I get a +1. Dang.
And that, which one was that targeting again?
The guy.
This guy over
to
here?
no, I'm sorry. Above him,
Okay.
the right of Foden.
Alright. That will just barely succeed.
Great. Okay. And that gives me panache. And then I need to. I think I'm just gonna use a finishing move or something. Sorry. London. Can I use a finishing move on this guy?
Yeah, those two are both in range of you, and you got panache now, so.
I'm just having trouble with my. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
It's not letting me with do a finisher with my.
Oh, did you draw the panache over to your guy?
No, I didn't. Now we're cooking, boys.
Get him.
Now we're cooking. Finisher. Doing all of it. If I know how. Does I strike?
The confident finisher, I think, would be yours.
Okay, yeah. Did you just roll my attack? Yikes, dude.
That'll just hit the spearman, yeah. Yeah, so with your confident finisher, you will deal...
dang.
Nice.
Okay.
There,
That's
you get
excellent.
nice strike damage in there already, so that is 30. How does that look as Skis gets that all off? This guy
It looks sweet. No. I like say this little quip, and it doesn't land that great, but then Rodin's like, yeah. And then I bring out my axe, and then like with a little bit more confidence from Rodin, I like swing it precisely and hit him in a vulnerable spot and do a decent amount of damage.
He is bleeding beyond bloody there, looking pretty rough.
I want to point out that was 4 6s on 5d6.
Nice.
Dang.
Alright, Darius, you're up.
Alright. Can have this fun, y'all. I'm going to use Channel Elements to make a... And as part of that, I can make a 1-action elemental strike on this one next to Skis. So we're going to do bludgeoning damage with water. Let me make sure I do them right. Yeah, 1 action. Okay. Let's just see. Okay. That. And then cool, that's a hit. Not a 2-action blast. Hey, max damage.
Dang.
Nice.
So that was 1 action, and now I got my elements up. So I am going to do lightning dash, but because of the air gate impulse junction, before I use this, I can stride up to half my speed. So I'm going to stride. I think this is the spot I want to be in. And then I turn into lightning and dash in a 30-foot line.
What?
Hold
on, what? You turn into lightning
Yeah.
and go 30 feet?
Sorry, I think I want to be in this spot to get the angle just right.
Lightning dash.
Oh, that guy's already dead. Alright. Sorry, what you...
Shocking anyone in your way?
Alright, so that gets skis plus 2 of the dudes. So... And then I pop out on the other side. Oh, sorry, skis.
Was your aura not up before?
What?
Your kinetic aura?
That was my first action, to bring that back up.
Oh yeah, so it definitely cool, but I think you would have needed that up to use your hurricane.
Yeah, I did that before combat. I turned it on when we started swimming, before we got off of the boat.
I remember the action.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so then those 2 guys need to... Oh, wait.
I suggest hero pointing because you'd be taking double the damage, not just 17.
We'll hero point then.
Yeah. So the 2 other dudes also need to make basic reflex. Okay, you got it.
Yeah. They seem to be a little bit more impacted by the lightning.
Nice. Alright, and that's another overflow. Just making sure.
Thanks, cheat.
Yeah, okay. So I drop my kinetic aura again, and that's my turn. Who needs spell slots?
Alright, the sailor is up. He's got Rodin between him and his captain. So you see him lift up his trident. He can't do anything crazy with this thing either, so he's just going to stab out twice.
Thank goodness.
Rodin proves far too wily for the creature. Is there anything he can do to even help his boss on top of that? Yeah, he's not great at it, but you see him try to intimidate him, and he kind of gives you just this salty sea glare as he looks out at you. Demoralize. And he will fail.
I do not understand your fish blurbles.
Alright,
I think I'm going to take the persistent damage 3 times.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I have to figure it out how to solve it with you guys on the thing, because I messed around with it when I'm just on it, and it doesn't do it multiple times.
Right. So, I suppose I will start by let's try to finish off this flanked one. I'm going to start with devise a stratagem. Let's take a moment to examine his stance. I roll on 1 though, so I'm definitely not going to be attacking that guy, or at least not using any attack actions. I could use it to intimidate him though, maybe. And I don't see why not. So I'm gonna just stand there for a moment and just examine him. Or actually, I have a thing I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? I'm going to just examine this creature for a moment, watching the way it fights, and then I'm going to shout out at Skis. This one doesn't pay enough attention to its tail. Well, actually, I should have rolled first just to see if I succeed. But I'm going to use a skill stratagem to connect the dots. Oops, I should have posted this first. Connect the dots. Ooh, but 17 is probably not going to be enough. I don't think.
What's this?
I rolled a 3. It's a perception check against its will or deception DC.
Oh, that will succeed.
Wow.
Oh, snap. Cool. All right, so Skis, you get a +1 bonus the next time you attack this guy right here.
Okay. That'll be my next attack.
Oh, it could also be a skill check. So it's your next strike or skill check. So there you go. And that is my 3 actions and the end of my turn.
Solid. All right. Captain is up. He's going to do another painful cry. So you hear him his lungs billow out, and his gills just unleash this blast of just sonic energy against the party.
It doesn't hit San Andreas.
Rodin, Chris, and Skis, give me a saving or fortitude save.
I just rolled damage. I'm sorry.
Of course.
I'm going to hero point that. I think I'm going to use my last hero point. All right, well, at least
All
it's
right,
not
crit failure, no failure. So Chris and Skis, you will succeed. Rodin, you will fail. 11 damage to Rodin, 5 to Chris and Skis, as the captain just bellows out this just horrific tone. And then using his last action, he's going to stab you with a trident.
I think I'm going to go down, probably.
Ooh.
Ow. Ow.
Is there anything I can?
Yep, I'm definitely down.
No worries, I'll get you back up.
So he stabs out with the trident, catching Rodin unawares with his comrade aiding him, sending our tactician to the floor. Fundin, you are up. You are at the top of this mast.
Wait.
You see an attack.
Wait.
Orc ferocity.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
I have
Oh
one
shoot,
hit
where
point.
were you in the initiative before that occurred?
On top, I think.
I was
Oh.
first.
Yes, at the very
Oh, so you wouldn't
That
have
didn't really
moved.
change for him. It didn't.
Right.
All right.
I am still wounded, but I am not unconscious.
Perfect.
How do I fix this?
Does it look like I can destroy the flare with like a one solid weapon attack? Or
Yeah, one solid weapon attack would break it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You you shouldn't miss, really, with your first attack.
Shouldn't. It's still possible.
Flare. Oh, shouldn't be
Solid.
the spearman, but yes.
Yeah. You really just needed to avoid in that one, but how does it look as you break that flare?
Just with the butt end, just hold it with one leg and then make sure it shatters. And then, seeing Rodan in trouble, I am going to just jump off to try and land on top of the creature below me.
20
And I'll
feet.
take all that damage. Yeah, 20 feet. So I think I'll take 10 feet of damage, 10 points of damage automatically.
That
And
creature has to
then
succeed on was it 20 or 15 reflex or falling on the creature?
DC 15 reflex.
15? Alright.
Yeah.
Let me get that guy's reflex.
Oh, exactly.
He succeeded.
We
What's
got a
your name?
success. Takes 1/4 of the falling damage that I took, so 8,
Tell me what-
5, 4, so
you?
2.
Yeah,
2 points,
okay.
yeah. And then I would like to end up here, but you tell me if I end up here or there or anywhere.
I think that's fair.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
Get away! No. Rodan!
Chris, you
All
are
right,
up.
third level heal 2 actions on Rodan. Let's see here. Heal versus the living, 2 actions. Oral healing. 37 HP back to Rodan.
Huzzah! I live.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Followed by, we are going to use my last focus point for a life boost, also on Rodan. Actually, you know what? Can I take that back real fast?
Yeah.
I just double checked my HP and realized
You probably need a little bit of healing yourself. Yeah.
we are going to use the Healer's Glove, 1 action, touch upon self for that little bit of healing to hopefully save Snake Eyes. Damn.
Big oof.
Hey, every bit counts.
Every point does indeed count. So I won't scoff at it. It likely keeps me alive, at least for 1 strike. So Chris kind of like claps her hands into a prayer, allowing that healing magic from the glove to invigorate her, while also bestowing the blessings of Kosir upon Rodan, gaining some of that liquid courage within his very soul.
Nice. Alright, the Marauder is up. Unfortunately, Chris, he is going to keep picking on you. Still mumbling about turning or cleaning your bones before hurling them to the sea. Yeah, he's going to lash out twice with his long spear, or his spear.
I gotta mention, I've had a player. Damn! Oh, damn! I've had a player with a character kind of title as the Marauder. So each time you say Marauder, my heart stops for a second because that character was badass.
I'm sorry, can I use a reactive strike for this, or since it's against someone else, can I not?
How does your reactive strike work? I know it's a little bit different with the.
If
you took
someone
regular
uses
reactive strike?
manipulate action, ranged or square.
Yeah, so it would, actually, because he was there, so he does move at the end of his turn, so he would get to use the reactive strike.
Oh, okay. He also moved within my reach, so could I use it as well?
Yeah.
I love just both of y'all turning to just obliterate, presumably. Also, I do need the damage, unfortunately. Damn, it'll be enough. Damn. Yep, I believe that is... let's see here.
14, I think 14 and 14? Yeah, 14 and 14, 28 together.
That's Chris down.
Alright, yeah, you see the spearman knock Chris to the ground and then get smashed by both. Oh, Skis misses, but Fundin will hit.
There is a healing potion on the ground. If anyone would like to use that to administer to Chris, and or y'all still have your elixirs of life. Just in case.
I have.
Yeah.
I can heal you with water.
Yippee! All right.
Alright. It's weird, like everybody like that's getting knocked down is like already right before the person that knocked him down, so nobody's initiative order is changing. But Skis, you are up.
Given the fact that Wisteria, I'm so sorry. Darius said that they can heal. I'm assuming that was verbal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to continue attacking. Rodan's given me a +1 on this guy, so I'm gonna Bon Mod him.
All right, the Bon Mo will apply to this.
Bon Mo. Yeah. And I've seen bigger tails on goblins. We made fun of his tail.
Alright.
Sorry.
Do they have tails? I didn't even ask or look.
You got like heads, yeah.
You said something about his tail.
Yeah. But I said that earlier, and I was like, I didn't even really think about like they might not have tails.
I sure hope so.
I gotta say again, I love these little guys, as scary as they are. I love the way they look.
That'll critically succeed.
Hey,
Okay.
nice.
What does that mean? Crit succeed?
So he has a -3 penalty to will saves for a minute.
Okay.
That's really good.
Well,
And you get panache too.
I get panache. I'm gonna use my finisher on him.
All right. That'll hit.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my third action to do my goblin song, using an annoying song, directing all foes within 50 bottles of beer on the wall, 50 bottles of beer.
It's awful within 30 feet. I think that's everybody. Yeah, it's all the ones that are. And you killed the other guy, so you get to show how you killed that guy. But let me. All right, so you crit succeeded that check. So they take a -1 perception to penalty to perception checks and will saves for a minute. So you see both the captain and the goblin, or not the goblin, the marauder take that. But how do you bring down the spearman?
Yeah, I mean, Will's gonna gonna give me some words of inspiration. He's gonna go down, he's gonna get back up, and after seeing him get back up, I'll be real angry, continue to avenge Will, and just the hatchet's gonna go right into the neck, and then the guy's just gonna fall. It's gonna hit a nerve, and he's gonna go limp. And then right after that, I'm just gonna start singing, drunkenly jolly singing. Be a mouse.
Blood on your hatchet, you begin your goblin song, counting down the beers on the wall as your foes begin to fall. All right.
Here's the rhymes.
You got 2 marauders on the wall.
Just 2 members remain of the crew. Tendarius, you are up.
All right. Double check my. Yeah. So let's see. First action is going to be to use fledgling flight, which says I get a fly speed of 15 feet, but I also have juvenile flight, which increases it to 25.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna fly over everybody and land right here. Then I'm going to channel elements and make a elemental strike on that guy. Alright, it's targeted. Bless. Nice. Uh, 15 on him. And then third action, let me target Chris for a ocean fall.
How's that all look?
By something. So he unfurls his wings and leaps off the deck and kind of does a twist in the air. When he goes over the Akarian, he extends a hand down that blasts water against his head. And then from his other hand, he pours pure, sparkling, healing water over Chris, and then in one motion lands on the other side of the deck, having healed and hurt with his magical water.
Nice. Rodin, you're up.
Turning back. No, I'm gonna focus. Rodin would briefly consider turning around and attacking in rage against the one who dealt so much damage to him, but he knows one must stick to what is tactically advantageous. So I'm going to go after the flanked enemy. So I am going to take a moment to devise a stratagem first. targeting this guy.
Nice.
20. All right then. Perfect. I think I would like to. I think I'm just gonna hit him. I can do all kinds of other stuff, but I think I just want to hit him. So here we go. Targeting that guy. I noticed that he is knocked off balance by Tindarius's acrobatic maneuvers and leaves himself wide open. So I do a lot of damage.
Holy.
Not actually that much, unfortunately.
You still find that sweet spot. You gotta dig it into him, and he is looking hurt.
All right, and then with
Wait,
my
did that
final.
do the crit damage?
Oh, I guess it. Oh, it would be.
Yeah, you gotta still be 30 then. You gotta click the critical for it.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I clicked the wrong
Don't
button.
worry.
Sorry, I'm not used to hitting people with weapons.
He's attacking.
So vulgar, so pedestrian. And then my final action, I am going to. Just making sure that I am not forgetting anything that I can do. I haven't played this character in a long time. All right, with my final action. Oh, wait! This is a thing that I've had the whole time that I've been forgetting to use. When I hit an enemy, I can do this. Strategic assessment. So about that enemy, you can tell me one of these pieces of information. Which enemy, which weakness it has, that's the highest. What resistance it has, that's the highest. What its lowest saving throw, or one immunity that it has. And I think it's up to you.
They are weak to electricity.
All right. And then for my last action, I am going to use one of my tactics. Gather to me. So everybody can stride as a reaction if you haven't used your reaction already. But you cannot leave my banner area, which is almost the whole ship anyway.
Unfortunately, Curse is knocked prone and thus cannot stride.
Well, anybody who wants to can stride.
There's still skis.
Do you have to be within his aura? Or... Okay.
Actually, I'll leave it up to the GM. Do you think that the intention is that you can't move away from Rodan?
I was just reading that. I thought that's the way it written, but I don't see that written on there. So I think it's good.
Okay. All right, I'll listen there.
Gather away from me.
But then if you have more movement, I might do a lightning dash through them, which would you can go like one space higher or something.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get flanking.
Oh, gotcha. All right. You might have to make a reflex save later, but we'll see.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, and I think I didn't use my reaction aiding skis. Oh, by the way. Oh wait, no, I don't think I get that because I'm not actually a commander. I'm a fake commander.
Yeah.
So I can't grant extra reactions. But I didn't use my reaction aiding skis because I was like the connect the dots was enough. So I'm gonna I am my own squad mate, so I can use my things.
Goodness me.
So
The fact that Commander can give reactions makes it a near lethal combination with a fighter.
Yeah.
I think it's just reactions to do the tactics, but still
Just
very
tactics,
handy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
But it means that I can give Fundin like tactic stuff, and he doesn't have to give up his reactive strikes.
So are you moving, Rodan, or are you staying?
I would like to just. No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right. The captain is up. He is flanked. Yeah, he's going to unleash another painful cry.
bastard.
He's just been crying this entire combat.
Wolf is howling at you guys throughout the fight. So everybody but Funden, give me a roll there. And he's going to use his last action. He's gonna keep up his battle with Rodin. You see him jab out with his trident.
It went pretty rough.
Might use a hero point.
Ooh.
I've used my two, so the only.
Ooh, is Rodan prone still?
No, I should never have gone prone in the first place, I think.
I think that might be against Chris because that AC is 19.
Oh, right, it does also say
It's not like changing. Usually, like when it goes to a new guy, it clears off who I had targeted before. But it's not doing that anyway. Rodin, what's your AC? With a 28 hit?
Well, actually, I have the same AC, so. Oh, wait, no. My AC is 19.
Okay. So luckily, a hit
I was
but
also
not a crit.
Don't forget the damage. And
Did you roll the...
Chris is back down. How's Ski's looking after that?
Not great. I'm still up, I think.
Well, I can't heal Chris again. Once per person per 10 minutes.
I can. If I can
I
get over
haven't-
there. Unfortunately, I have 4 hit points left, so.
You still got 4 though. You still...
Yep, I'm still up.
I have an elixir of life that I
I'm
can
a tough old man.
I still got. It'll be rough, but I do have my hex going on myself right now, so I'll get 4 healing, I believe.
Nice. Captain was pretty unhurt before that, but he was chunking off health with him.
Jesus,
Oh,
Funden.
You
Chill.
may be on
bro.
mute, Spirit. I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll put the Frightened 2 on him from the Intimidating Strike.
Nice.
And... Oh, could I get him somehow more in line? Like, Tindarius, you said you were going to do another lightning.
Yeah, I think I
Is
can
getting
get
him over. Getting him over here going to help you at all, or no? Just leave him where he is for your lightning.
I can't tell if that's getting Rodin or not. Tigo, would you mind deleting the cone? I mean, I think if you move him there, it'll definitely be easier. Okay, no, it's not getting Rodin with that movement. So be fine either where you're in either spot. I mean, where he's at now, he still gets flanking. So probably doesn't worry about that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll leave him where he's at. I don't. Hold on. No, I don't want to leave him where he's at. He's been continually spamming that effect. Sorry, I think I gotta
good
just
point.
get him away from all of you because he keeps massively getting like value from there. So could I get him over here, please?
All right.
From the crit spec. Okay, so that's 2 actions. Then there, that's still that, which I don't want. Okay, then the last action is going to be another. How much is that? How big is that line? How big can that line get? Last action.
30 feet.
Cool. The last action is going to be Sleek Reposition. So that's the press trade. I'm just going to make a straight strike. Miss, and I've used the
We should have shot that flare at this guy, dude. What are we doing?
Oh,
Destroyed
that
him.
would have been sick. That would have been sick. That's my turn.
All right.
Ship lights on fire, distraction, everything. Oh,
The Marauder is up. Oh, this is a perfect position for him. You see him gathers his spear and he just begins to spin. Like just spear lashing out against everyone around him. Did I say this
Tegan,
one?
I have to ask.
What?
Chris is down right beside him and is the target. within reach for that.
Unfortunately, that would target as well. If you've got her unconscious, it should apply the AC bonus or mind debuff to it, so that will connect. So 21 to hit for Rodin, Skis, and Tindarius.
I use my dodge away thing.
Yeah, and your AC, so that'll miss you. That will hit Rodin.
And I can step after the strike, it says.
What's that?
Says I can step after the strike. Does that mean I can move back?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, attack misses you, you can step after the strike. So you can take it 5 feet any direction you want to. That there's space for you.
Okay.
And then Chris, you take a wound. Or you take a your dying increases 1.
Luckily, not a crit, so it's not instant death. But yeah, Chris is on dying 3.
Alright. Skis, and you are up 2.
Hold on, did I miss the rolling of the damage for that?
Did it? Oh yeah, I forgot it hit you, Ronan. I was like, I don't think it hit anybody that mattered for damage, but it did hit you. So that is 13.
Now I'm down.
Oh shit!
Because yeah, you had 3 HP. So I'm going to use one action to pull out the elixir of life,
Okay.
and then my second action will be to give it to Chris.
Perfect.
Thank you.
First. Yeah. Sprinkle it right in your mouth. Do you need me to post that, or do you have one?
Oh, I'll post the elixir of life here. There we go.
My hatchet's one-handed, so I feel like I can turn and strike, right?
Yeah, you can. It was one-handed, so you reached in with your free hand, got the potion, fed it to him, and you got your other hand to hit.
All right. So for my final action, I'm going to turn to this small bitch and.
Nope.
Strike.
Luckily, Chris did not die, dying 3, but now we're back to we're just wounded 2.
Oh.
Oh shoot!
Holy frenzy's killing me. What? That will be my turn. Do I lose sickened 1 now? I had sickened.
Oh, you are still sickened, unfortunately. You have to spend an action to puke. Get rid of it.
I would've
Chris
just-
has the skull icon on her.
Huh? That is weird. Let me.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. You see that Marauder is still hanging on by the skin of his teeth there. Next turn. Tindarius, you're up.
All right. Let's see. That blood frenzy thing he did, we don't know if there's any kind of hateful tide. So he could just in theory do that again next turn. So we need to take out that guy. Alright, so I'm going to first action will be a elemental blast. And I'm gonna use air instead, which is normally a lower damage die, but I can change it to do electricity damage.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
So we're gonna do it, and there's a critical hit.
Nice.
Got him.
24.
Finish him.
All right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I imagine I'm like trying to do more of my Ocean's Balm healing on Chris, but it's reached the limit of what it can do for her. And so as Skis comes over and heals her, I'm like, "Thank you, Skis. I'll take care of this monster," and grab his like arm and just channel lightning through my arm and just electrocutes him, and smells like fried fish. All right, and then maybe I don't do
That's the one sense I never think about in these games.
Smell.
Is my smell. Now I am. So thank you for that.
No, I think it's probably still worth. Or I can. Sorry. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do a lightning dash.
All right.
Where I have the line on the map. Failure.
Frightened 2 came in handy.
Nice.
Hell
Love that
yeah, hell
damage.
yeah.
Love that damage.
Yeah.
And that brings me to the and that's my turn. It's my turn.
Good turn.
Chris, you come back to consciousness.
All right, we are.
Rodin's still down, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about to fix that though. 2 action heal on Rodin. Level 3. Why did I go down?
What's that?
Wait, it just put me back down. Why? Oh, I think when you undid the 2 healed for 6, it took from my actual health instead of undoing the healing.
Oh, weird. Oh, yeah, give yourself the back to whatever you had before.
I got 12. Hell yeah. Not that one, 3. There we go. And 2 action heal on Rodin. Versus Living. He roll to heal. Bringing him back with 33.
Nice.
1 action. We are going to we're gonna look to skis and 1 action heal. I think that's the play. Just keep everyone alive. So I meant to click cast on that. 1 action heal on skis for 18. Love to see it.
Solid 1 action heal.
Yeah, so Chris just still on the ground, just raising a hand, reaching out and calling to Kosir in a silent prayer to, at the very least, let these men get to a damn bar after this.
Perfect. You get the prayer to Kosir. Your allies come to consciousness and begin to fight a little bit harder. The captain, looking around, seeing his crew dead, himself bleeding, he is going to start charging towards the deck. Funden,
All
you
right.
got your reaction?
That's
Kill
a
him.
strike. Yep.
Oh,
Incoming strike.
Oh,
fortunately, you see him just staggering through. He spins an action, jumps off, and then you see him swim 40 feet into the sea.
is he still in the water?
He is in the water.
The top of the water, I can see him.
You can see him at the moment. He is
Luckily,
40
we have a
feet off the
kineticist,
mat.
and kineticist blast reaches quite far, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm double checking the range on that right now.
Hold
Yep,
on, hold on.
It's really important. Do you have weapon infusion? Because if so, you can get even a higher range. With that.
No, I don't. So, how far away is he?
I want to man this I want to man this cannon.
He is 15 feet, or 25 feet off the map.
I believe we're still
Funden,
in.
is there anything that you can do?
I can. I don't think I want to. I think in character, he's going to rush towards the steering wheel.
Sure.
All right. Rodin, is there anything you can do?
Nope. I just want to get up, start limping over towards Funden. Yeah. Try to take control of the ship. Check below. There might still be other crew.
Okay. Skis?
Where is he swimming? Like out towards our rowboats, or is he swimming towards other boats?
Oh yeah, your other boats like are way out of the distance, so he wouldn't even know they're there. He is swimming right now away from the ship, kind of almost
on,
away
like,
from
a
the
blockade?
Yeah, so
Swimming
right now
away
the
from
blockade is like, so he's swimming straight out right now, but he can easily kind of curve to get towards one of the other ships.
I have this loaded cannon in front of me. Am I allowed to shoot it?
Yeah, you can definitely shoot the cannon if you'd like.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna turn to the guys and gals and be like, "Hey, this guy. I don't think we want the captain to live. The captain should go down with the ship." And then I'm going to, unless anyone says anything, I'm gonna light the fuse.
Are there like other ships in sight from the Arcurians, and we're still trying to kind of keep things a little on the stealthier side?
There are ships, like you see a blockade of ships around you. They're spaced out enough that they've not seen your engagement with the other ship. But a cannon is one of those things that's hard to miss.
Jeez, if you want to, because I should be able to hit them on my turn, and if I don't finish them off, then maybe go for the cannon if you want to delay your turn until after mine.
I will use I do have a delay thing, so I'll do that.
All right.
Cool.
All right, Darius, you're up.
All right, so his token is 30 feet from mine, which means he's 55 feet away from me, right?
Correct.
All right, so my air elemental blast has a range of 60 feet, so I will do a channel element, and as part of that, do a 1-action elemental blast.
Sick. It's like electrocuting the water.
Yeah. All right, and then range, air blast, electricity.
These guys are kind of sick.
Oof.
So that was 1 action. Can't do that. I'm going to, I guess, make a second attack with map.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the 2-action versions. That's gonna be my last 2 actions, which gives me extra damage on it. There we go. Oh, and I move 15 feet closer before I use it. So let me 2-action blast. Plus 4. 9 electricity damage.
Guys, thankfully to the weakness, how do you take him down?
Oh, nah, man.
So, as he dies, and I'm imagining like this thing's a fish, it's swimming pretty fast. I turn and let loose one bolt of lightning that goes wide, and then I say, "No, you're mine," and kind of leap, flying a bit in the air, and bring down an even heavier bolt of lightning that like crackles across the water as it like electrifies all around it, and you just see his body kind of float up and float in the waves.
Nice. Well done.
Perfect. You see his body floating up. The ship is yours. How are you all going to create a distraction? How are you all going to give the main squad a chance to break through the blockade?
Well, we don't have a flare anymore, so I don't really know.
We do have cannons.
Our goal is to cause chaos, confusion.
Yes. Well, okay. Out of character, yeah. We can go start shooting other ships. Like we maneuvered around and start firing cannons on other ships. Hopefully, draw like the rest to come towards us, and then create a gap there. Would that work?
We're just gonna start going down. Like, I guess I need to understand, T. Like, how's this blockade looking? Is it just like a single line?
So it's like more like kind of a hemisphere type thing. So like a semicircle of ships kind of surrounding the island.
Okay.
So they're spaced out decently well, but enough to kind of keep eye and keep gaps, and not big enough for a ship to kind of unnoticeably sneak past at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It sounds like it's London's ideas, right? Like, we just start shooting at other ships. Like, I feel like we gotta do something smarter, but
Yeah. How far?
that feels
are-
very B squad-ish.
That is true.
Like,
Yeah,
we just go boom.
that's true.
Although
How
I was
far-
just told not to shoot a cannon at some guy in the water, so
Well,
I'm kind of offended.
this gives us the opportunity to get into a good position before we start unleashing a
Yeah,
tower
we
or
could
whatever
probably
it is.
try to take one of their ships down, or at least get it like flooded. Do some severe hull
We-
damage.
Yeah, I got some
is there any-
hurricanes I can throw down.
Well, that's good too. Yeah. Is there any intel that we can get, Tegan, or comms we have with like Copper Squad or the Pandemonium bastards or any of the other guys? Like, are they able to like be like, we successfully boarded or something?
You guys don't have. There's no communications that they provided you unless your characters have any means of messaging or things like that.
Like flares? No, we don't have any flares.
So sounds like the plan may be to kind of sail the ship down the line of ships, have the cannon start unleashing. Are you guys? What's the plan after that?
I don't know that that's
the
Does this ship look fast?
I mean, it looks quick, but it looks pretty similar to the other ships that are out there.
All right.
This is a suicide mission for B Squad. I
I would like to.
I mean, you can have more elixirs of life. We can heal everyone up. Can we like search around and see if there's any more?
If we just start sailing in a direction, we might attract attention and cause somebody to like follow us. Maybe.
Next time, kind of play like we spot an enemy in some direction and try to get like reinforcements to follow us away from the blockade. Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds to me like it would be.
At least get a couple of them.
Yeah.
And then we blast the ones that follow us, and that causes the rest of them to...
And we live in a world of magic and wonder, so if we're following something that somebody else can't see, that's not like the craziest thing in the world. Our whole goal is to just cause confusion. Okay, and so...
Confusion and chaos.
Mhm.
Right, let's do it. I mean, let's leave, let's shoot flares, let's shoot cannon.
I'll go look for a replacement flare.
Fortunately, no replacement player aboard the ship.
It's fine. Once we start firing cannons, it'll function similarly. I want to start like sailing off in a random direction and start firing cannons at nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down for that. We can pick a direction, north or south, and then eventually, once they're following us, we can hope to like get to far along the shore, away from Kanda, maybe, and then hopefully.
Are you guys trying to escape with a ship?
I suppose so.
Well,
either that or stop and fight.
Very optimistic. That is very optimistic. I assume that they will attack us. And this ship will start sinking. We just want to be near the shore.
I'm just thinking, like, all right, go out there, cause chaos. Us comes back with the ship intact for the gavel.
Well, here's an idea. We bring the ship a little ways away towards the shore and like dock it, and wheel the cannons off of the ship. And then when other ships come to investigate, we fire at them from the shoreline, and that way we're relatively out of danger and can catch some of them unawares, and then just like retreat into the forest if they like, come after us.
I kind of feel like being on a ship which has the possibility of mobility versus stationary on the beach when they gotta also have cannons is
Yeah, but there's no. I guess it depends on how much cover we can get on the shoreline.
Our goal is to cause chaos. You know, like that's what we need.
That is true. That is
priority.
True. And we have Will, who is giving us swim speed if needed, who has drilled us
Rodin,
on naval tactics.
Mhm.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Rodin. So it is true. We could do a Hail Mary away from
And
the shore.
there's also 3 other squads attempting to do this sort of sabotage. So like I think that's the other thing we need to keep in mind. Like it's not like us. We need to do everything, but we need to do something.
All right.
And
So what's the final plan?
I like Tendarius's idea. We start. So here's what I'm imagining. We start just sailing off in a direction. Let's go south. Why not? And start firing cannons at nothing. People are going to be like, what's going on? Perhaps they follow us. We start heading towards the shore. And when they approach, we start firing cannons at them.
I don't hate that.
I think I'm favoring what I think was Belric's plan, which is like a strafing run with just shooting everyone, because he's I said Belric again. Not used to.
Yeah, you're good. I don't even know my guy's name.
B squad. So
Skis.
Skis this plan, because they did say cause as much chaos as possible, and this would be as much as possible in the shortest time possible. It's like the most chaos.
I think a safe thing would, like truly like a safe thing to be would be like kind of a mixture of plans, right? Like we loop back, maybe we shoot some cannons towards wherever and catch some attention, but then like as we're closer to shore, like we start, you know what I mean? Like my thought is like we're one of these edge things, so we do one of these, start shooting all our cannons over there, and then we jump off and then go offshore afterwards.
And shore is not like a safe place, I want to say.
Well, shore is safer than a sinking ship, which this one will be pretty soon.
Yeah. We don't want to be docking near Kanda. This will have to be away so that we do our job. How about this? Let's just first start moving away, breaking the blockade chain, and see if they react. First of all, if they don't react, that changes plans.
I mean, they probably a lot of them have like dropped anchor if they're like staying put in a specific spot in the blockade. So if we like get moving at a speed, we can probably, like you said, do like a strafing run, get past them, and be like, it'll take some time for them to get up to speed to catch us.
Yeah, let's see how they react. We'll prepare the cannons. We'll have it ready. Pull up anchor and.
I just realized, I want to bring this up, it just hit me. That guy swam 40 feet in the water. They have tridents. What's stopping them from, if we, like, get too close to them, right? Them trying to board us?
Nothing.
Oh, no!
40 feet in the water.
Potentially.
I mean, I got cannons I could shoot at them.
Get in the water.
Okay, so you guys are peeling off, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. That's step one, no matter what we do.
All right, who's steering the ship?
Rodin is a sailor.
Oh yeah,
I have sailing lore.
All right, give me a sailing lore as you start to peel away.
Can we take a few minutes to treat some wounds first? Just in case.
If you'd like to.
No, that the way Tegan says that is immediately like there will be consequences for this action.
Alright, well I can like in 2 turns heal a little bit to everybody except Chris.
Yeah.
So...
The thing is that doesn't require active.
We killed that guy, so like how could there possibly be any...
I mean, if we take like 10 minutes, then some of the other groups might start their distractions when we're not ready.
I think we should start right now. And the good thing is Ocean's Bomb will just keep coming back up and down. So you have to
All right.
so we're distracted.
Rodin, you get 4. Skis, you get 7. Fundin, you get 20.
What? I don't need 20, but I'll take it.
Alright, Rodin, give us a sailing lore as you start to pull away.
Alright.
Let's go.
Perfect. You expertly begin to pull the ship away, starting to sail out of your position and formation. The ship begins to pick up speed as you kind of move from where it had been stationed before, and you do start to hear this warbling, almost similar to that cry that the captain unleashed upon you, but this seems more inquisitive as you hear one of the ships warbling over at you repeatedly, indecipherable to you all. But eventually, you do start to see one of the ships begin to follow. What do you all do?
Lead them away, and also, yeah, that's it. I was gonna say maybe try to communicate with people, but we don't have a way to do that because none of us like know any long distance communication spells or anything.
Can we tell if the ship is... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I can communicate with people in a mile. So, I mean, one, I'll let the gavel know that we've acquired a ship.
Within a mile?
The gavel's a little bit too far.
Okay, yeah. Any of the other squads that are taking part in this mission, I'll check on their status.
Yeah, and they can respond as well, right? With that one.
Sick. That's sick.
Yes. Yes.
It could be huge.
You do hear from the renegades that they are in position and prepared, as well as from the Stormfist that they are still acquiring their ship but near finished. And then you hear from the same from the Arcane Warriors. They are just getting their wards and bombs ready. But you guys have a ship kind of trailing after you, and the warbling. Everybody give me a sense motive.
Let's see.
Should I ask Crash to hook us up with some bombs?
I know. What are we doing?
Rodin and Funden, you can't understand what this warbling is, but it is like it started inquisitive, and then it got serious, and now it's starting to take on a hostile edge as the ship is continuing to follow you. What do you do?
We should start turning around to go back for. Go ahead.
No, that's it. Just prepare the cannons. Keep trying to say.
Yeah, we first start preparing the cannons, and I think we're just trying to get close to the shore just in case they sink our ship, so that we can swim to shore if we need to.
I will say the shore is probably more dangerous than swimming back to your boat that you left.
Okay.
Another.
Well, that boat that we left is not going to be there anymore.
Well,
If we swing back to the, I don't know. If we swing back to the group, at least there's like the copper guys and the renegades and all that there.
Yeah, do we know
Yeah.
where they are?
yeah, the whole fleet is there. So if we start pulling these guys away, maybe we can pull them to the fleet, to the rest of the fleet. And
'Cause, yeah, we isolated them originally, but now it's like it sounds like based off of the comms that Wisteria got. Sorry, not Wisteria, Tindarius. That it sounds like a couple might have already succeeded, and then maybe someone else is ready to board, or two are ready to board and one succeeded already. So might make sense to loop back. Would be my sense versus going back into town and isolating ourselves.
yeah, that's true. Like even just 4 ships missing is going to be quite a big gap in the blockade, plus the one that we are kiting.
So what are you guys doing?
I don't know.
I guess
I don't know.
keep that one chasing us and see how far away we can get before they give up or catch us, I guess.
Yeah. So wait. So are we all agreed on that we are heading back to join our fleet?
My idea was to go back to join. Like we're succeeding in joining. Like the other guys are succeeding, so we should go back. Was my thought.
Okay. Like
But-
meet up with the renegade ship, like the
Yeah, like if
once
they've
they've
successfully
gone.
boarded a ship, like
Yeah.
why are we isolating ourselves and going one on one if we could get some
Yes.
help? But
That's true. That's true.
I
No,
also
like that. I
understand
like
okay, I don't know. It's up to you
Mhm.
guys. I don't really know this stuff that much.
No, me neither. I've also
None of us
never run
are-
a real naval campaign.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down with that. That way they don't see this fleet. They don't like raise the alarm. They just create the gap for us. Sure, yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, so go meet
Oh.
up with the renegades.
Yes, yeah.
Or the
If they
copper
already
number.
have, whoever has the ship already, like, let's join forces.
Can you message again, Tendarius? Is that like a once thing you can do?
That's as much as I want. I'm a kineticist. I don't have spell slots.
So if you reach out to the renegades, you'll hear kind of one of an orcish tone go, "We got our boat. We're going to set it on fire, send it sailing in the middle of the blockade, and then dip out and swim back." They're not planning on hanging around.
Oh, okay. So now we have a ship. Okay, so that gives us more perspective. There's a ship chasing us. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes everything a little different.
Okay, here's what. This is so difficult because my character will not be able to articulate this well enough. But if we just head back to our fleet, draw this ship out, head back at least to our boat where our rowboat was, and
like
then
that.
when we've pulled it away from the rest of, like, the line of sight of the rest of the blockade, then we turn around and start firing. If we lose, we swim away. If we win, we have a ship now.
I like that.
I
like that a lot.
I do want to point out that that rowboat we used is not. There's no way we're getting back to it. It had nothing holding it in place. It's tiny. There's no way we're gonna find it.
It's fine. It's fine.
We can head back in that general direction, though.
Yes, yeah. We'll like wave to the fleet if they can see us. We'll find the flare on the other ship and set it up.
I mean, the renegades did the renegades did the same thing. Like they abandoned ship and went back. So like maybe they're chilling around us. So.
I mean, there's probably a bunch of gunpowder on this ship for these cannons, so we want to follow their suit and just get this ship sailing towards the blockade with some gunpowder, and I can bring down some lightning after we've started swimming away.
I like that.
Hold on. Is that saying we're heading back to the blockade? I feel like this ship is going around in a big circle right now.
Roden, give me a sailing lore check.
Sure.
I think we should go back at this point because originally, after hearing how the other group is doing it,
that should be 25. I think. Well, it depends on whether you think Pursuer Lead, Matt.
It will not for this one, but you hear cannons from the ship following you go off, but luckily you were able to swerve it. And you see it's just one cannon shot at you. Almost, they weren't aiming directly to completely incapacitate you, but they were shooting a warning shot, and you hear one last angry warble come from them.
Oh.
You guys are on the clock. What are you doing?
I aim the cannon towards their ship.
Yeah, fucking crank it, crank the ship, and let's shoot 3 cannons at these fuckers. Sorry.
All right.
That's my opinion, though.
Sure, I will turn the ship and prepare our cannons to start firing at them. And I'm going to call out to everyone, prepare to abandon ship. While we are, getting ready to fire and all that stuff.
Let's take 3 shots and we'll get out of here.
And I am aiming for the hull. Like I want to create breaches for the water, not to take down the fish people.
Perfect. Not Jeet. Fundin, Belric, and whoever else is firing a cannon, give me just a straight D20 roll.
I'll fire the third one.
That work?
Did you roll? I haven't seen yours yet for skis. If you go to the bottom of your screen, there'll be like a little D20 thing. You can click on that and just let you roll.
says it's not a valid check.
There you go. Sweet. You see the cannons flare off. Fundin goes a bit wide. Wisteria. Tendarius and Skis both connect with the ship. You see the other ship goes through kind of a similar situation. One just plops into the water. Clearly, the cannoneer was surprised by your guys' maneuver, but the other two land in clear, impacting against the hull. You see other ships beginning to come your way and started to kind of sail away from their place in the blockade. As you see them start to move, you see one of the ships with its mast and sail on fire, beginning to start crashing through. On the other side, it's ramming into ship. It continue to move forward. On the other side, you see one ship just straight blow up. Like you just see one just. You can see like an arcane rune like appear for a moment, and then it just explodes. And the other, you see just continuing to sail around its anchor, like dragging beneath it, trying to catch other ships' hulls and anchors as it goes through. As you look on board the ship, the steering wheel is tied to one of the pillars and is just sailing itself as they go through. But your ship is starting to take on water, but it's still standing. The cannons are still working. Do you continue duking it out, or what do you all do?
I see one of them, and then I yell towards Rodan, "Ramming maneuver!"
Yeah, I can try to set it on a course to ram. I don't know why they wouldn't just dodge it if we're planning to abandon the ship. But yeah, I can chart a course for a ramming maneuver, and I feel like now's the time to get off the ship, because if we get off the ship too close to them, they are just they're gonna see where we're going and just chase after us. They swim a lot faster than we do. So we have to do it when we're far away from them, so they can't just like see where we've dived off into the water.
Yeah, I'll approach with the rope and just be like, you tell me where to tie this wheel down in what position, and then we'll jump.
Yeah. Well.
All right, here we go. We tie the ship to keep a course towards the enemy ship. And we just get out of here, I guess.
Will, give me, or Rodan, give me one last sailing lore before you jump.
Sure. I can do that.
If it helps at all, I'll periodically throw down a hurricane to try to like, if their ships are sailing away from ours, I'll do a hurricane to try to like direct them back to it and stuff. Because that does have pretty good range, and it's not. I don't think it would do too much to a ship, but it might be sort of like a distraction, or they might think it's worse than this.
They got a +1 circumstance bonus as well.
Cool. Oops, I made it a secret instead of the thing I wanted.
You out of hero points?
I am out of hero points.
Okay. You set that ship to course. Hurricane's aiding you through, but you see you gotta see them starting to react. You see one in the masthead with a binocular kind of looking out at you all, or a magnifying glass as it looks out at the ship. What do you guys do? How do you guys make your way from this commandeered ship? What do you all do? Just jump overboard, or anything crazy you all do as you leave?
I mean, I'll use my base kinesis to try to make the water look very, like on the surface, look very rough, and send up sprays to like be distractions and just make it the water level look like lots of chaos going on while we try to get away and swim as hard as I can.
As a swashbuckler acrobat, like I'm gonna dive in, and you're not even gonna see the splash. Like I'm gonna be so swift. Like you're not even gonna know where I come up. I don't know. That's my thought.
Wisteria, give me a Wisteria. Tendarius, give me a nature check. No, give me an Skis, give me a acrobatics check. Fundin, Rodan, and Chris. What are you three doing?
I will noisily, so the rest of them know where I'm going, I'll head below deck, and then find one of the portholes that's facing away from the other ship, and just trying to bust through.
Nice. Give me an athletics check.
Nice. I would like to I don't know. So we've already tied the ship, the wheel, so that it's going just in a straight line, and then I think all I can do is just swim as fast as I can.
Perfect. Just hopping overboard and swimming.
I think so.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Sure.
Chris, what are you doing?
Probably singing a bit of a sea shanty in honor of Kosir, and also to possibly aggravate and or taunt the ship over yonder and getting the fuck out of here while jumping overboard.
So you're trying to jump overboard without attracting notice.
Without attracting notice, my bad. I see my thing there. I don't really have a skill that would help with that, to be frank. Perhaps survival, maybe.
You're just gonna hop it overboard swimming?
Just hopping overboard and swimming. Unfortunately, I got nothing.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, athletics.
Oof.
The O was a bit, by the way. There's no true complaint, and goddamn, that is a 3.
So, luckily, this was a group check. How do Rodin, Skis, and Funden make up for Tindarius and Chris as you guys make your getaway unseen?
For Funden is simple, like creating that porthole. He smashes open, creates a big enough space for everyone else to go through without the other side noticing exactly when and where we hop off.
Yeah, I like that idea. And then, like before, once everyone is in the water, I get everyone's attention and get us back into formation, and we continue on our. We continue with the drills that we trained to conserve energy while swimming.
Perfect. You guys are able to conserve that energy as you guys begin to swim. And we're going to do one last war roll as we see how this distraction goes off for the Icarian Navy. So once again, you guys roll me 12d10. You can do the same distributions you did last time or mix it up. And I will roll for the Giants.
12d10.
I will roll 3 d10s.
So, sorry.
Roll 2.
As that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
We got this.
Okay.
Do we have
Oh, that's 2 ones.
Oh,
No.
never making war rolls again.
All right.
Hold on.
So far we're dead neutral. It's okay. We can still do this.
2 from Will.
Plus 1. Or plus 2. Plus 2.
We're at 2.
I'll do the other set of 3.
All right, another plus 2, plus 4. Was that everybody?
No, we still got Belric / Skis.
2 successes. Come on.
Sorry.
No worries.
Oh.
A 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, we love to see it. Wait a second. No, never mind. We got all the dice.
And I feel like we have one team reroll that we never used this entire time.
No, we did use it, like in the very first roll.
Right off the rip? Okay.
Yeah,
My bad.
So you see with this one, you see the chaos, confusion sowed within the Arcarian Navy. With this one meeting, nobody loses any undue forces, but you do see the Arcarian Navy fall into confusion as their ships begin to explode, as ships leave their blockade, and then begins turning and shooting on their foes, or their one-time allies, as other ships just collide and set fire to the fleet. They are in disarray, leaving an opening for the Gavel's main squad and the others to begin hauling ass with their longboats to make their way to shore. That's where we'll wrap up today's session. So you guys see the Gavel main crew. You see this confusion within the blockade, kind of beginning ready to start really putting everything that you have to make your way to shore and begin dismantling their barricades and siege weapons. That'll be our session for next week. All right, so everybody make sure to join us next week. You can see how that goes for the crew. The next one is this one. I think is a pretty fun one. It's a fun map. And it'll be a bit of a challenge for the Gavels as you all try to make your way to shore with a ton going on that one. So everybody make sure to come back next week and see how that goes. But thanks, everybody. We'll see you all next time.